against giant gorillas at 4, while somebody is curled up in a ball because his daddy gone. That nigga never gave a fuck that his daddy was gone. He said, "Oh, I have a dad. I have a dad.
Hey,
I have a dad. I was too busy being outside with my niggas." That nigga was already in the. That's what people always like to forget when they talk about monkey mother D Luffy. My nigga been in the streets since he was in Pampers. Since he was in Pampers.
Nah,
y'all like niggas love to forget.
Hey.
The first time you met that nigga, he had already killed a croc the size of this mother complex. He was already going against grown pirates. He was going against the world government already because of Sabo. That nigga was outside for real. Naruto Uzumaki.
Oh my God.
What's that? Hey, you can make all the excuses you want, but you're the one who decided how to live your life.
Hey. Oh my God. Oh, you're back again?
Again?
They don't want to stop coming. That's crazy. Round of applause. Yeah.
Working us like a slave out here.
That's crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Nexhub. You know what time it is. The best anime and video game podcast where we bring you the culture one episode at a time. No stutter. Stop playing with What are you talking about? Stop playing.
Oh, finally, my man. W Mans.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have another special episode. Why is it? Well, before we tell you why it's special, let me tell you who's bringing you the podcast today. Ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the legend, Tete has gone crazy and lied to us, y'all. Talked to us. His shoe game not doing that well. Ladies and gentlemen, I thought I was the only one with these shoes in a different color. But ladies
My
and gentlemen,
shoe game not doing that well.
shoe game going crazy. Hold on, ladies
Did
and
he
gentlemen.
just slide an insole in with the compliments?
I don't know what these J's are called. I'm going to call them the Habanero 9s. Ladies and gentlemen, is that
Habanero 9s.
Nagi in the building.
Muy caliente. I like the way you talk to me. That was spicy. I like that. Real sriracha. Appreciate you. Don't leave me hanging, bro. Don't leave me hanging. I'm going to be dapping you up all day, bro. If you leave me hanging one time, I'm going to be mad.
I ain't never been. I'm
going to be upset, bro.
I'll tell you who else is not scared, by the way, though. Another man who will not stop playing every single character in Tekken. I don't fucking get it at all. This man plays Fang. Hold on, let's talk about all the niggas he plays.
Don't talk about Fang. I just lost
Dragunov.
Fang.
My bad. Fang.
Oh, fuck you.
Dragunov. Nigga plays who else he plays?
Lars.
Shit. The nigga down the street. My dad. My mom. Nigga played your cousin. Anybody you want, he give you the work. It's Nerd Comedy in the building.
Yo.
You know my cousin, bro?
You gonna interrupt my intro too, nigga, bro?
Hey.
Shut the fuck up. Anyway,
Whoa.
Before I pull Lars on your bitch ass. Anyway,
Whoa. He talking shit like I didn't just mix his.
Hey.
I just mixed your shit.
Shut up, bro.
Shut your French
Shut up,
vanilla
bro.
ass
Shut
up.
Let me spit, bro.
Man. Oh, yellow ass nigga.
Nigga.
My bad. My bad.
The colorism is crazy.
My bad.
We're like 2 minutes in. It's crazy.
What it do is your boy in the
Hey, it's about to be dogs versus lights. It's cool.
Nigga, shut the fuck up. You know what? Now you don't get no more bars, bro. Any of y'all.
Wow.
Welcome to the pod. It's your boy Nuri Kami back in this
That's
bitch.
crazy.
We about to
That's
kick some more
sick.
flames straight to y'all, bro. Stay tuned.
Obviously can't start.
That nigga slammed the desk.
Fuck you, bro. I had a whole 4 bars ready for it too.
Go for it. I didn't know you had
sir.
bars, nigga.
No, sir.
Hey,
That's your fault.
That's my fault.
Fans blame
I'm
you
just
in
happy
the
I'm not getting
comments.
no shots my way. It's cool.
Finally, it's not coming your way. Finally, it's not coming your way. He came out spicy off grip.
Yeah.
Told me shut the fuck up and everything.
But hey, y'all. Obviously, every single time we start off with this, nothing new. But there is something new today. Oh my God, we have another guest, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a creative on our pod right now that has done a couple of things. Would you call them multifaceted type people? Shapeshifter.
Factory.
Whatchamacallit? Musician. All around creative that we're gonna dive into why, because even some stuff I actually didn't know. Jeff, that's crazy. That's a lot of people. Who is it? Childish Gambino? Who is it? Who's this multifaceted person? Well, before I tell you, let me let you listen real quick. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Hold up. This sound familiar, G? You know this
Yeah, a little bit.
Play 2 seconds real quick. Let's play 2 seconds real quick.
Bitches ain't real, they faking.
Hold up.
Eat from the back till I'm shaking. They wanna picture me naked. Sit on his tongue while I roll up.
Hold up.
Me for a daughter. Bentley truck.
Hold up.
Donut. Hoes praise me like Madonna. Only see me
3,
in
2, 1.
pajamas.
Hold on. Millie Mischief in the building. Hold on.
I was this close. I was this close to shaking ass. I was this close. I'm not even gonna hold you, nigga. I'm not even gonna hold
That's
you.
the feel, you feel me?
I was this close.
Millie, welcome to the pod. How you doing today?
I'm
Yeah.
doing amazing. Thank you for having me.
You're the
It's an honor.
This is our first week getting people on the pod, and I'm not gonna lie, we're coming strong. So I'm happy that you're one of the first people here.
I'm proud to be.
I feel like this is gonna age really well.
I think so too. I think it'll be great. It'll be a testament. It'll be a testament.
Now, first things first. This is a circle. This is a full circle coming because I feel like I seen you on the Mobcast Mafia. I seen you in another pod. So
Freestyle anime.
sounds like you're obviously touring for something. I don't know what you got cooked
Yeah.
up. But
I do have some things cooking.
Let's talk about real quick. Who is Millie Mischief, and why the heck is Millie all up in the anime and video game space?
Mily Mischief is me. I'm Millie. I am just a regular bitch from the East Side, East Atlanta forever. Okay. I am super in the anime, gaming, cosplay world because that's what I do. That's what I is. More than anything, I'm a rapper first and foremost. The music always comes first for me. Always. But I have huge influences literally from the beginning of my memory in anime and gaming. I have a very unique perspective of being the only girl really in my family.
In your family?
And yeah.
You're like multiple brothers or just like
I have an older brother who passed, and then I have an older sister who is a dude, realistically. Love her to death, but she's a dude, has always been a dude. And then I have 17 million male cousins, and we're all like right around the same age.
Damn. Oh my God.
So, okay, to put it into perspective, my family, my mother is the oldest of 13.
Okay.
And her youngest sibling is 6 years younger than me. So we all kind of grew up really right on top of each other. And then, so of course, all of her sisters and her brothers had their children, and we all was in the house together and everything like that. But there's very few women in my family. So in my generation, I'm the only girl.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But the generation above, my mom's generation, there's only 3 girls of the 13. Only 3 of the 13 are girls. Wow. So we don't have girls in our family for real.
Dang, so male dominated. It's crazy.
Very male dominated. And then my mom had 2 girls, but my sister is non-binary.
Okay.
So she goes by she, they pronouns and presents like as extremely masculine and has always been that way. Never, I'm super feminine. I like y'all. Like my interests are not traditionally what people consider feminine, but I'm a very feminine presenting like girl.
I think we could say
I'm girly.
For sure.
Yeah, but I'm a first and foremost, I always tell people I'm a real nigga first before anything. I'm a real nigga and then a bad bitch immediately after.
That's fine. I like that marketing.
Yeah,
I like that marketing.
immediately after. So
Hey, a real nigga.
It's a pop-up girl.
real nigga,
Sugar spice and
Bad
everything
bitch.
nice.
bad bitch
With a
immediately
little chemical
after.
X.
Stop playing.
With a little chemical X. You
Yeah.
dig? Pop-up
So
girl.
I started off playing Marvel vs. Capcom. Like,
Hold on. Oh, we're not done. We're not done, Maury. We're not done, Maury.
just wait. You think that's bad? Just wait.
Wait. No, I need you to tell him the real one.
Okay.
Wait, stay right there. Hold on. Stay right there.
Because you gonna storm out again.
Tell
My top 3, number one is Destiny. I started playing Destiny 1 in 2016. I have 3,200 hours in Destiny 2. I know the story. I know the lore. I'm talking about My Name is Bife. I'm talking about Aztec Ross. I'm talking about like Destiny is my bread and butter.
3,200 hours.
3,200 hours. Yeah.
Bro, she showed us
I'm
this
a
yesterday. It's
raider.
crazy.
I'm PvPer. I'm Trials player. All that. I'm really certified. Like I love Destiny. Destiny is what got me into streaming.
Talk about it. Look, yesterday we shout out to Trap Sushi. We were at Trap Sushi and
Trap Sushi.
we had to do the math.
Yeah.
3,200 hours.
133 days. And that's just, and I will say this though, that's just Steam. I started Destiny on PlayStation, on PS4.
Okay.
So those hours aren't even counted. So my whole Destiny 1 career is not even counted in that 3,200. And my beginning of like the Red War and everything isn't counted at all in Steam.
That's crazy.
No. And I pulled that bitch up. I pulled it up and I showed it to them. I'm certified.
Proudly.
I
was like, all right, she gonna show us the 200 hours. Like she real
What'd that
dedicated.
say? What'd that say, guy?
Oh,
no, they told me about you. That's why they were like, that's why they were like, don't say nothing. They were like, don't say nothing to him at all about Destiny. Like, don't say nothing. Yeah.
All right, so I'm known out here.
I've been rocking with Bungie since Halo 3. So Halo 3 was my introduction into, because I'm 26. So that was my introduction really into Bungie, and I rocked with them through Reach. I rocked with them through Infinity War. Like Infinity War, sorry. But like I've been gaming longer than I've been in the anime space. I will say that. That's my bread and butter. The only thing I have plays.
That's all my. Oh man! All right, God,
the only thing I have more hours in than Destiny is Skyrim, and that's like decades. You know what I'm saying? That's like a decade of playing.
Shout out to the Fus Rodan.
Literally, the Dovahkiin is in this bitch.
Out here. If y'all know what's up, y'all missed out.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
So I want to shift gears. I think it's really interesting about all the video game stuff because most of the time in this space, I see a lot of people that got into cosplay because maybe they went into college and then finally, an anime awakened them or whatever. Seems like you grew up on the video game tip. But what I really want to dive into and don't want to not shed light on is the music.
Yeah.
So when it comes down to music, how would your love for music, where did it come from and why is it something that you're taking very seriously now?
So I was a poet. From a very young age, like I was always very good at words. I was a poet. I performed poetry. I had published poems in 5th grade. And I found myself in relationships with musicians repeatedly, but I can't sing worth a motherfucker. So for me, that was never an option. Unfortunately, there are not a lot of female MCs out here.
For sure.
At least when I was growing up. Now the girls is doing a big one.
For sure.
But when I was younger, it was really just Nicki. And we love, all respect to her and her hustle and what she's done for the culture. But what really got me into music is honestly my aunt was a rapper.
Okay.
And she was the first woman to basically be like, just run circles around these niggas.
Wow. Okay.
And that's what I do. Is run circles around these niggas. Like, it's a lot of niggas in the music scene right now that can't see me.
They're not seeing you. Hold on, because that shot's fired again.
You can't see me.
That sound. What was that sound? Oh, okay.
And I write all my shit. Let's start there. A lot of you niggas don't write your shit.
Ooh.
I write all my own shit. If I rapped it, I wrote it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I want to know though, where does this name came from? How did you come up with this name? Mily Mischief?
So
what was that? Y'all, the evil laughs is crazy.
So I'm Millie. But my name, my God-given name, the name that mother gave me is Mulan.
Okay. Mulan, like?
No, that's where most people go is Mulan, the Disney movie. But it's not. It's Milan with an I, like the city in Italy.
Milan. Milan.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Pronounce Milan.
But my mother is a fashionista. Like I'm talking about Fendi purses, fur bags, diamond necklaces. Fashionista. And she got it out of mud. Shout out to my mama. Shout out to my father. They showed me that success is what you make. Because both of my parents, my mother has an associate's degree, my father has a high school degree. And he is an executive. My father has a high school degree. So let this be a testament. If you hear nothing from me today, my father has a high school degree and he makes $300,000 a year.
God damn!
With a high school degree. So don't let nobody tell you that the grind don't turn to nothing. Because if you believe in yourself and you sit up and you do the work, the money come. Because he has a high school degree and he is an executive for a Fortune 15 company with a high school degree, straight grinding.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And so my mother is also a hustler. So again, she has an associate's degree. So he makes that on his own.
Yeah.
They don't even talk about what she made, but she don't pay for nothing. So for me, I grew up with real traditional Southern values. I'm a Southern girl through and through. I've never been to New York.
You need to come.
I don't leave, I don't go above the Mason-Dixon.
You had me on cloud 9.
I'll go. I will. I'm not against it. I have a lot of really, really, shout out my homegirl Ari. Shout out my homegirl Freck. Shout out my homegirl Saran. I have beautiful, amazing, talented creatives that live in New York.
Yeah.
New York is super intimidating to me because I like to put hands on people.
That's fine, but check this out. You bring yourself, don't change how you are, and come to New York, you'll have a good time. MTA card, get that little MTA card, you know what I'm saying? Get you a chopped cheese and enjoy the ride.
Whoa. You gotta, if you gonna tell her, if you gonna tell her to get a chopped cheese, you gotta be specific about where she getting that motherfucker.
I'ma just, we go, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna pop out and we all gonna just go. And y'all gonna just put me on.
That's a bet.
Y'all just gonna put me on.
I'm gonna put you, I got you. I got you. Say like
I'm not gonna lie to you. No, I'm gonna be honest with you. Every corner store I've been to has good bacon, egg, and cheese, and chopped cheese. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't had a bad one yet. But then again, I'm only going one to you. This thing about New Yorkers, when they go through and they super judgmental, nigga, I seen a nigga argue they didn't get enough ketchup on this shit. I'm not one of those. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
The food blows a lot of the food here, so I'll be on.
That's what I think. That's what intimidates me about New York is like, when you're a Southern person, it's a way you talk to people.
Okay, so
you know what I'm saying?
To tap into that point, sidebar. When I first got off the plane, when I came down here, the very first thing I said as soon as I got off the airport was, "This is mad fucking trees." That was the first thing I said.
And I love trees.
And
That's
it's
another
hot.
thing.
For me,
I love
it's the same
trees
thing.
because it's humid.
And
it's different. Yeah.
And even being down here, you know what I'm saying, for like the first, I want to say maybe the first month or 2 months, I was living in Sandy Springs. And while I was living there, I went to a Target, and walking inside, somebody walked up to me, working there. "Good morning. Do you need anything? How can I help you?" And I'm looking at them. I'm like, "No."
Yeah, because niggas do not talk to niggas
What are you talking to
randomly.
me for?
That's not a normal.
But I had to like reprogram my mind to think to myself like, nah, this person is really just asking me if I need any help.
Try to jack your shoes.
Yeah.
Nigga.
So when so this is to my point. So when my father got his current job offer,
Right.
he left Atlanta and moved to California. And I'm a very community and family, like everybody must eat. That's my mentality. Everybody must eat. If it's nothing off my back, ain't nothing out, I will help you every time. That's just who I am. So I moved with my parents to help them settle.
Yeah. In Cali?
In Cali.
Okay.
Where, by the way? Like, what's it?
The Inland Empire, so it's Riverside. It's like an hour 30. Hold on, I gotta do that. North
something?
Never
Northeast?
East
Northeast
of LA.
All right, so right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my dad, he works in Irvine, which is like right up against LA. Okay. It's like Orange County, like, you know.
I went to the airport. That's all I know.
Oh yeah. Well,
so
people are mad fucking rude, bro.
In LA?
Yeah.
Interesting, because I'm not gonna lie, the cop that we met in LAX was pretty nice. That's my introduction to
People
LA
are
alone.
mad fucking rude. Like, why are you so close to me and you're not saying excuse me? I can feel your fucking breath on my neck,
bro.
Oh, I got some bad news about New York too. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Why? And so that's why I say I have to go with people that I'm comfortable with, so they can be like, oh, that's just because my first. Fuck is you looking at bitches?
Now you see that's kind of
niggas don't stare at niggas in New York though.
Why are you? That's nothing. Don't fucking stare at me.
The only time that somebody's staring at you is if they definitely about to do something or they just zoning out.
Don't stare at me.
Like they just gonna just zone out.
I can at least respect that because what the fuck are you looking at?
They don't stare at each other in New York. Like literally, you could be wearing the craziest outfit. Niggas just know to look. Everyone's looking away from each other in their vicinity.
I can respect that. But for me, like the proximity shit, like in the South, y'all know this. If you're in proximity to another human being in the South, it's some level of acknowledgement of the fact that I'm in your space. Excuse my bad. Even if it's a my bad. But like, so what I've noticed, and it took me a minute because I love Emmy, but Emmy's super northern. So when I first met my baby, which I love her to death, she's amazing.
Wait,
she's from Jersey.
Okay. Jersey in the
Jersey.
building. That's crazy.
Yeah. She was like, "Nice to meet you," and I was like, and then I was like, okay, she's from Jersey, but I have other friends from Jersey, so I just know that they're from like even like my homeboy Ahu, he's from Jersey. That's her being friendly. But to me in the South, first of all, I'm a like, hey, how are you? How's your family? How's your mother? Like, did you eat? Did you come? And y'all, you've been around me. Yeah. Are you good? Do you want to hit this blunt? Like, but that's just the Southern hospitality in me. And I still have so much love. Love Emmy. But everybody knows. Like, Love Emmy. Love it. It's just a cultural or regional difference people don't talk about enough.
I could tell I thought she was from New York.
She's from Jersey.
I did see a pod
She's
when
so
she said
fucking
that.
beautiful, bro. Her face though is so. She has a resting bitch face, and so do I. But the thing is, when you speak to me, I go, "Hey," because that's Southern shit.
Right.
But y'all, like Northern people, aren't.
Nah.
Y'all aren't programmed to do that. Nope. So when you say hey to her, she's like, "Hey," and that's her hey. She's friendly. Yeah. Even my friend Saran is like that. You say hey to Saran, she's like, "Hey." I'm like, hey, how you doing? How's your mama? How was you since I seen you last time? And it's just something that you have to adjust to. So I can't imagine like there constantly being hella people around you that are like that. When I'm so used to, excuse me, how are you? How you doing? It's kind of intimidating to me.
I know for a fact that when I go back home after being down here for so long, when I do go back home, it's gonna be mad funny talking to like old New York homies because they gonna be talking to me and they gonna be like, bro, what is wrong with you?
Why are you so fucking friendly?
Why are you acting like that?
I will give y'all tips because there was a situation in which at Trap Sushi where a nigga poured water on me.
What?
Yeah. They escorted that nigga out the nigga he was drunk as fuck, but he poured water like down my back trying to see like through my clothes.
That's a thing?
She was the first person up. You know what I'm saying?
Emmy?
Of course.
Yeah, real nigga?
Of course.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I don't know what part of Jersey.
He need to go.
I don't know what part of New Jersey she's from.
Yeah,
but she obviously not from Newark.
I think she's from Newark.
Of course she's from Newark.
I think she's from Newark.
Don't
take it.
Hey, Emmy. Hey, shout out to you. First off,
love you, Emmy.
We never had a longer conversation more than 5 minutes, but I'll tell you this: your ass know the $13.
She was the
$13 ride in New York because the nigga got down.
She was her and Kiko, which me and Kiko are cool, we're close, but she's from Baltimore. They was the first person to defend me, even though I had never spoken to her like that, kicked it like that. Yeah. She was like, nah. So it's definitely just a regional difference. It's just that's why I can't imagine an entire room full of niggas.
I can see that.
It's not that it's bad. It's just intimidating.
Nah. When it went from that angle, like it definitely correlates with everything that you're saying. Because I know for a fact that like niggas is gonna nig.
Yeah.
Niggas what's up with my mic, Jeff?
Don't blame me. Blame technology. I didn't do nothing.
Bothering me. Stop. Anyway, so I can definitely see where it is that you're coming from. But I can definitely agree because you can also attest to this. Most of the time, we are definitely like intimidating on the outside. But if we see two or four. But if we see some fuck shit, we pop it off.
Here's the thing, though. And I'm going to pass this to you, nerd, because I want to get you involved with the Southern shit. But back when it comes to us, the one thing I don't like is the strangers, they will not get involved. Like,
no, we will.
I've seen some bad shit. If it's just like homie to homie, especially with black folks, I'm not going to lie, in New York, right. That's how it is. But the problem that I have, especially with New Yorkers, if it's a stranger going like, remember when I went to New York for like a whole 2 months, I was going to move. And I remember some old dude, I think something bad happened to him. And literally, there's a video of people like just watching. No one helped them on the train.
Right. No, we not like that.
Instead of a news story here in Atlanta to compare it to, I saw one. It's this dude in Edgewood I see all the time. If you ever see a nigga with a wheelchair, but he's using
exactly
his
who
feet.
you're talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about.
That nigga is stocked. That nigga lived by me for a long time. Not lived by me as in live with me. Lived on the street where I was over there, Edgewood. One time coming from work, all the way from the airport, coming back, same kind of situation happened. When I tell you 5 construction workers or something that were riding the train with me, got up, got involved, all that shit, here I am like, damn, bro, like, this is a different thing.
It's such a difference.
It is.
It's crazy.
And it's so different.
There's another story actually that I'm reminded of. There was a situation where there was a homeless guy who was acting like he was going crazy down 42nd Street, and he was like exposing himself to people, wild shit, right? Of course, like naturally in New York, niggas was trying to ignore him going about the day. It was like 7:00 in the morning. It wasn't even whatever.
Way to pack that nigga up.
On God, right? So as I'm walking down the street, the dude is now behind me. I feel this lady run up and slide her arm in my arm. And I look at her. I don't know this woman. I look at her. She goes, "I'm sorry. Can you just walk me to the train? Because that guy really just did something." I'm like, what's your name? What's your name?
Yeah.
What's your name? Let's be friends.
Yeah.
I walked into the train. Never saw her again after that. But after walking her to the train, you know what I'm saying? Like those types of situations definitely occur. So I can definitely agree in regards to that.
I will say, as a Southern woman, I walked around Atlanta by myself at 3:00 in the morning because like leaving concerts or something because this is my city, in my opinion. And I'm just kind of aware.
Yeah, I'm
just aware. It's different. I don't have that same fear that I would have. Like I've walked around Miami at 3:00 in the morning and was like, but here I see other black women and I know that I'm good.
No, I got to pass this to you.
Facts.
Growing up, because Nuri, shout out to, I don't know if he wants to rep this, but he was born in Alabama. And as the only person I know that's born in Alabama that does live in Atlanta, and actually he doesn't live in no Powder Springs. Yeah. He doesn't live in no motherfucking, what's else? He doesn't live in no, McDonough.
Marietta.
He lives in the north of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So as someone from the outside, but your family is obviously from a couple places, but growing up in Atlanta, Alabama, how do you test for like the southern and northern thing, like when it comes to all aspects, like as a person?
I mean, if I'm being honest, I didn't really have too many experiences where people were like being mad disrespectful. Like I did go to a lot of different states, but I usually had like a very similar experience because a lot of the people I was around, like my stepdad, he was from Chicago. When I went up to Chicago every year, everybody was kind of adopting that same energy that I came from, you know, because it was a little infectious where I'm at. Like I've been to New York, people is cool. I think for me though, the only time where I've had like a situation where, the energies is different is with this nigga right here. You know what I'm saying? Because when he already,
why are you in it?
There's a story behind it.
Okay.
And we've told this story on the pod, but like how we first met originally. He was my shift supervisor at Starbucks. And
that was his boss.
Yeah,
by the way, before not to cut you off, because I do want to tell you to finish the rest of the story. Yeah. For some reason, ever starting this podcast, right? And I was like, y'all want to do an anime and video game podcast. This man has the network of every beverage person in the country. We went to Japan. Guess who we met? A nigga he knows from Starbucks. And he knows from Starbucks. Oh, you want to keep going? Oh, who's in a relationship with someone? From Starbucks. Oh, let's see. Who's got the money? Who's got the money play for this other thing we're trying to do? I got this. I'm trying to invest this into this and get an ROI. Who knows about that? I know someone from Starbucks. So it's seems like
international drink connections.
For real. They have a sponsorship coming there.
Yeah,
that's so funny.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, we had like a little a mini family dynamic. When I first started, there was like a whole family tree they set up. This nigga was somebody's dad. He had like 3 kids type shit.
Oh, wow. It was weird, bro. It was weird.
Were you a good father?
I'm a great father.
You're not a deadbeat?
No, fuck that.
Yeah.
Well,
take care of your kids.
You see what I'm saying? He abandoned me. So
oh damn. No, so you are a deadbeat. Sick. That's crazy.
First off,
let me scooch over here.
I didn't abandon him. Oh, bitch.
Don't worry. Let me finish the story. I got you.
Sick. Sick.
Go ahead, bro.
There was
not the court.
Get his ass.
There was a situation where he was a streamer. He had been streaming for a long time, and I wanted to kind of take my first steps into the scene. So I introduced myself like, "Hey, bro, I heard you be playing fighting games. I heard you be playing Dragon Ball Fighters. How long is it gonna take me to get like you and really hang with you, bro?"
I already know you can't get like me.
Hey, he's lying.
Okay. No, see, here's the thing about that. He tried to say I said something I didn't say, bro.
So you didn't actually say that? Nagi, straighten it up right now, because the story that was told to the pod and the 2,000 people was that
something else, bro. I gave you the verbatim. Now we gonna continue. After this situation where I
this nigga is lying his fucking ass off right now.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Let you finish lying?
Yes, sir.
Let's hear it.
He said yes, sir. All right, bro.
There was another person who was at that store who tried to essentially add me to his family dynamic and make me his kid, technically, right? This nigga said, I don't want to talk to this nigga. I don't like this nigga. Yep. All day, every day, right?
Yep.
Oh.
And why did I say that?
Because
why did I say that, Nuri?
Because you're from New York, bro.
That's not why I said that.
And emotionless, bro. Yep.
Oh wow.
I'm at work. I'm doing my job. Mm-hmm. I'm running my store. Mm-hmm. I have 2 people that are on my shift. Okay. And my boss at the time says, "Hey, I'm getting ready to leave. There's a new recruit coming in. Treat him well. Train him. Make sure that he's good."
Right.
I said, "Bet." This nigga walks in. He looks at me. He's like, "Hey, how you doing? My name is Nuri." So what's going on, Nuri? You drop your stuff in the back. When you come back out front, I'll tell you everything that's going on.
Right.
He said, okay. He already knew some of the girls that was already there.
Oh, that's
And that's where he got the information from me playing video games, whatever the case. This nigga walks up to me and says exactly what he said in the beginning. Hey, bro, I heard you be playing video games and streaming and shit. How long do you think it's going to take for me to beat your ass?
Yeah, that's not what I said.
That's what you fucking said. So after that, every single time this nigga would walk up to me talking about, yo, big bro, you got to do what this and that, the third, you trying to go do. No.
Because you was going to beat my ass, right?
No, because you said, because nigga.
I'm sorry, I'm just like that. Because you said you was going to beat my ass,
You
right?
didn't act, I'm your boss.
Okay.
This is the first day you on this shift. This is the first day you're working.
It's not looking good for you, Nuri.
This is the first.
Hold on.
Now, you had your moment.
All right,
now, when it come down to the deadbeat shit, right?
Which is crazy for a black man.
I was forced into a situation where I became the father of 3 girls. Okay? He ends up dating one of said girls, which would make him my son-in-law.
Your son-in-law.
So I'm not, more importantly, as my son-in-law, if you being a dick, how the fuck should I give a fuck about you?
It's not looking good for you, Nuri.
Hey,
So all your fucking,
You know
all
what's
your
crazy about
accusations and fugazi shit that you talking over there, nigga.
You know what's crazy about that, bro, is that not only is that not what I said verbatim.
That is exactly what you said.
Not only is that not what I
Why
said
else would I have a bone to pick with you for like 6 years, nigga?
Because, bro.
Off of a whim?
Squabble now. Fight.
I already beat his ass.
Squabbling now.
Hey,
You niggas squabbling
I will
now.
load this shit up right on the
I
TV
already
right now,
mixed your shit.
Anyway, so first birthday and Thanksgiving, who was at your door, brother?
You right. You right.
Exactly,
And that's ultimately how me and him became
Bridge
friends.
that gap. Okay.
Exactly.
Because after, actually, you know what? Now I'm about to blow your spot up. Actually, the thing that made me really give a fuck about Nuri was there was a situation to where all of the girls that was there, we all eventually got really close with each other because we was all working together.
Right.
As everybody started getting older and kind of branching out and finding new jobs and new opportunities.
Moving to Japan. Shout out to Tara. That's fucking
Facts. Nuri comes up to me. He says, hey, bro, I have a question. And I'm like, what's up? And he says, I don't really know how to deal with this, but I'm kind of like bothered that everybody's leaving. I'm like, what do you mean? He was like, well, I know everybody's getting new jobs and whatnot, but like, I feel like I'm gonna miss them. And I'm looking at him and I'm like,
It's Men's Mental Health Month. Shout out to Nuri for being brave enough to tell his friend that he needed someone to look after him. There's nothing wrong with leaning on y'all homeboys. You feel me? Shout out Nuri. Shout out you for eventually bridging that gap and becoming friends.
Ever since that situation, I've been locked in with this nigga. There was a scenario to where I was going through a bunch of mental, emotional breakdowns and situations that I was dealing with. And I'm not somebody, because I'm from New York, I'm not somebody that talks about it. I ain't going to talk about it. I'm just there. If anybody going to get it, it's going to be me. I'm going to beat up myself more than anything. So the way that he checked in on me was that every other holiday, my birthday, he would always show up with a plate of food.
Oh, that's real.
He would always show up with a plate of food. Always.
That's
every
right.
Thanksgiving. Every Thanksgiving since I've been down here, he showed up. He without even telling me. He would just knock on the door,
Lovely.
hand me a plate, and then leave.
That's
sweet ass nigga.
That's real.
Lovely ass.
That's
Sweet
real.
ass nigga.
That's
ass
real.
niggas. That's-
Shout out light skinned niggas, you feel me?
I want to move this. I want to move.
Stop it, bro. That's bullshit.
I'm sorry.
I want to move this your way. Obviously,
sorry, yeah.
Their friendship is so fucking.
It's beautiful.
Intoxicating.
Hey, man.
Beautiful.
What?
I don't even think we talked about how I actually got my name. Let me.
Did we?
No, I don't think we
never
made it
felt
there.
shit.
We didn't
Nah,
make it
we
there.
didn't.
We certified yappers. It's so really quick. Okay, so certified yappers. So
Certified yappers.
when I was in middle school, y'all know what scene queens are?
Yes.
Scene. Oh, ain't no way.
Absolutely.
Ain't no way.
I was a scene queen.
Oh.
And back then,
I've
my
been
name.
goth all my life.
Yeah.
I've been goth all my life.
Back then, my name was Mily Massacre. But then there was
massacre.
Yeah, but then there was an uptick in like school shootings and shit, and I just didn't want that to be my brand. You feel me? So I had got my stomach tattooed, and it says Mischief.
Oh shoot.
And I'm really into the alliteration that scene queens do, like Frankie Fictitious and stuff like that. So that's where Mily Mischief came from. Plus, I be honestly, I be up to no good. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hey.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with
That
that.
little bit of mischief is good for the soul. You feel me?
You got it.
I like it. There's a bunch of ways to do it. Mily
Gotta-
Mischief,
gotta
double
dip
M.
it
You know what I'm saying?
Eminem.
Yeah.
Eminem.
Mimi. Yeah, there's all kinds of things.
That's fine.
That's what my family calls me.
I was gonna shift it because since they were talking about friendship, let's talk about the one thing I like, and that's community. You have, you have been in this anime space, and you've done a good job of now holding your own. I think now you can go to almost any. You probably can go to just like a lot of people that have done a little bit of hard work online and whatnot. You can go to any anime spot here in Atlanta, and you definitely will find someone that knows you, right?
Yeah.
I did not know.
Not to toot my own horn.
Millie apparently she's been a Cartridge, and we have never seen her. Didn't know that. Cartridge. Didn't know that. Controllerized.
I've been
Trap
at
Sushi.
NJQ, Joystick. I be outside.
So there's a bunch of popping spots that's here that, as black folks, we own them, which is fire. And Millie has a space where she's obviously one that's known. So what is two things. Number one, who are some people that really you started off knowing and like cool with, like in this space that you're still cool with today? And number two, what even drawed you into the non-video games anime space?
On the music tip, Kiko Black.
Kiko
is the love of my. Oh, that's the love of my life. And she knows I love her bad. That is. She has given me more opportunities, more connections, more just genuine love and support than on the music than anybody else in the community. For sure. She is the epitome of community. She's a girl's girl. Like, there is nothing but good things I can say about Kiko Black.
This is very true. Without even knowing y'all, listen, y'all have indirectly supported me, and I've seen likes and I've been peeping and whatnot. DreamCon came on stage on 2022. Yeah, Neri, 2022?
I believe so, yeah.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Last year, 2023, right?
Yeah.
My bad, 2023. Cool. So this is the first time Trap Sushi has inserted themselves, right? Now, long story short, DreamCon, I don't care what RDC says, is my baby. I have helped build that. And they always be in the fabric of what I've seen. So when I've seen stuff kind of bubbling up, one of the things that I was very shocked at is that Trap Sushi brought their stuff to DreamCon, and it was a nice infusion of what I already know here and then what we have going on in DreamCon. To see y'all do y'all thing in Texas, and then I don't know which one it was, because I'll be honest with you. When you guys came on stage, I was not familiar with names. And not to mention, I ran out of footage, so I was ready to leave.
Yeah.
Facts.
Listen, there's 3 performers I keep seeing.
Kiko, Anime, Renee. Shout out Renee.
Anime Renee.
She's fire.
She's
fire.
She's also sweetest person in the world.
I see Anime Renee and Kiko, right? I don't know which one of y'all said it. I think it was Kiko. I'm pretty sure, because she's, like you said, she's a girl's girl. Be like, hold up. Shout out to all my girls. I'm like, okay, cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, all my girls get on stage. Wait, what, huh?
Oh, yeah.
And then there's like 28,000 girls that come on stage, and they basically every nigga has to get off stage.
Yeah.
You gotta move.
It's only like maybe a videographer, maybe Jason taking pictures.
Maybe.
It's literally always just Jason.
That's why he be looking like that.
He be stressed the fuck out.
I already remember this, yeah? Y'all did the same thing coming back to DreamCon. Here I am on the edge of the stage, hella ass, hella girls, and then just freaking rocking out like this is our stage.
Yeah.
Y'all came to our planet now. You got to respect us.
What a lot of people don't know is that Kiko actually coached me for my LAN party performance.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. She FaceTimed me and she asked me how I was feeling, and that was only like my second performance ever. A lot of people don't know. So this we'll get into how my traction went, because like I said, this is probably the first time you've seen me, right? But like now you see me everywhere.
Right.
Let's get into it. Sure.
So last year I had 1,000 followers on Instagram.
Wait, how many do you have now?
66,000.
Oh, wow.
Round of applause real quick. Round of applause. Wait, 66,000? Oh! I'm over here thinking she said 16,000. Like, okay.
I have 60.
No, Baba.
Let me give you an accurate number.
Roof 66, gang.
66. Hold on, wait.
Don't make
66.7 thousand followers on Instagram.
We love it.
Oh my God.
I had maybe 800 to 1,200 followers on Twitter. I have 13,000 on Twitter.
Damn.
I had no Facebook followers. I have 11,000 on Facebook.
Wow.
Streaming really does well for me. I just have to be consistent.
It's hard for everybody. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Even the ones that do it full time.
Yeah. But every time I stream, of course, like Eve raids me or Nikki raids me, or so it's like I have followers. It's just a consistency thing because like I literally kind of blew up overnight. I had a video on Instagram go viral. I had like 2.5 million views on it. And I gained like 20K. That was like my first little like
nice.
And it was a cosplay video. Like it was like I think it was just me talking shit because I'm like a fucking pirate. Like all I do is smoke and curse and cause mischief. Like
which means you must be a One Piece fan.
Oh wait, check the test. Shout out Brooke.
Oh my god.
Shout out Nami. Shout out Robin. I'm a huge One Piece fan.
Wait, any of them behind you? Hold on, let's see. We got some.
Who do we have up here?
Nerd Studio.
I see assassinate. Oh yeah, there's side. Fuck Sanji.
So
fuck Sanji. But shout out Chopper. Shout out Zoro. Shout out Luffy. Shout out. This is my baby right here.
So if you can only take one, by the way, which one is it?
Ooh.
Only take one.
Ooh.
It's Brooke.
Brooke. Oh.
He can see my panties any day.
Wow. I just got to that arc too.
He can see my panties any day. I love a musician. What can I say? I love a musician. And I like, so the reason why I'm okay with Brooke but not Sanji is because at least he got some swag with it. A little bit of little. I hate a lame ass nigga.
I just got up to that arc. So like, I literally just found out who Brooke is.
Hey, am I lying though? Stop me when I start lying.
I don't watch One Piece. I don't watch One Piece.
So you need to know the Nexhub lore.
Okay.
Caught up, yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Caught up. Okay, on the manga.
Just this anime.
Y'all.
So listen, caught up on the anime.
Okay,
yeah?
caught up on the anime.
Been avoiding it since he's been a kid and watching the Toonami. Just caught up to 347.
340.
Yeah, don't do this. Calm down. You and Tyler need to relax.
I'm gonna walk out this bitch.
But appreciate it, right? Just caught up to Brooke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did y'all notice?
Okay.
Did y'all notice that as soon as she found out I didn't watch One Piece, she was like, "Oh,
went
okay."
down.
See me? Oh, okay. All right.
I'll be caught up, but I don't think I'm ever watching them. Sorry, I'm not watching them. I'm not reading them.
So what I tell people all of the time is that One Piece is only intimidating because it's been running for so long. The number one thing people complain about on One Piece is the pacing, but there's actually nothing wrong with the pacing. You're binging a 20-year-old, like you're binging 20 years of content. So of course, think about it. If I started watching One Piece on release, 97, do you think I'm going to remember the nigga's backstory that y'all feel like is repetitive? But do you think that I'm going to remember 20 years down the line that this person talked to this person, talked to this person, even though now it's acknowledged as a pivotal moment? Of course I'm going to need that recap, which is why they're remaking the anime. They're making it palatable. There's nothing wrong with One Piece's pacing. You're trying to binge 20 plus years of content in a couple of months. Of course you're going to feel it's repetitive.
That's something I got to dish your way though. That I need you as a ambassador of One Piece.
Okay.
I need you to understand
and I
this.
put that on my jacket.
Both of y'all niggas actually, since she's caught up. The one thing,
you light rights.
The one thing about One Piece. Listen, I've been watching anime before.
I feel so
it was
alone
cool.
right now.
I've been watching anime before. Apparently, there was a whole notion that it was not cool. I was watching Toonami.
Same.
UPN, right?
Yeah.
One thing that kills me though, that's specific with the One Piece fandom, because obviously with that type of dedication, it comes with a certain
It's
level.
cult following.
It comes with a certain level of that's your identity, right?
Yeah.
Whenever someone says either one, they're not caught up, or two, it's okay or it's not as great as they do, anarchy.
Yeah.
It's like you said. It's like cursing out Beyonce.
Yeah.
It's like cursing out Rihanna.
Yeah.
It's like talking to Kendrick.
And I'll give you
women.
that.
You know what I'm
I'll give you that because I openly hate Naruto.
What? Oh, wait, why? What? Why?
Nostalgia carries that show. So I'm gonna give you and I'm the type of person, I'm gonna admit my bias. I grew up watching anime for sure. But I was watching Chobits. I was watching Clanad. I was watching Elfen Lied. I was watching Kami-sama Kiss. I was watching shoujo and seinen anime. Okay. So the very first time I watched Naruto, I was 22 years old.
Oh, okay. Not Naruto's one?
Both. I did them right back to back.
Okay.
And I had just finished Brotherhood, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and Hunter x Hunter.
Okay.
So mind you, I'm 22. I didn't grow up with Naruto. Because I wouldn't, even when he was on like Toonami, I wasn't watching him. I was waiting till Inuyasha came on. I was waiting till 3 in the morning. I was watching Samurai Champloo. I was watching I was watching
That's my nigga,
Fully
bro.
Cooley. I was watching Michiko Hatchet. I was not watching shonen. So I didn't start watching shonen until I was in my 20s.
Okay.
So I watched Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I watched Hunter x Hunter, and then I watched Naruto. And I'm like, this fucking filler, bro. This and then the story didn't.
The filler is crazy.
I feel like there's so many things in the story that if you really just think about it for a second, doesn't make sense. None of you niggas know that this is this nigga's son. I know that he has Kurama inside of him. Okay, I'll give you that. But where's the third? Why is the third Hokage letting this nigga drink spoiled milk?
Yo, that's the
and
funny.
Why are you chasing after your butt buddy instead of trying to get your fucking powers up? You worried about your homeboy, and niggas is trying to invade the village. Where are your priorities?
Sasuke sucks. You sat there and said that I was wildin'.
No, I didn't,
Fuck
brother.
Sasuke.
Fuck Sasuke for sure.
Hey, no, I think everybody can consistently say
and then
fuck Sasuke for sure.
so then, and I will say, I respected Naruto as Naruto and Shippuden, but when Boruto came out,
oh, here we go.
and he became a terrible father.
Oh my god.
And
wow.
And the epitome of everything that he experienced, I fucking hated him.
Wow.
I hated him. I have no respect for someone that continues the cycle. You're a bitch ass nigga.
Wow.
And I feel very strongly about Naruto. One of the things at MomoCon, I was asking niggas, did I ask you 1v1, big 3 MCs only, Ichigo, Naruto, or Luffy? No powers, no haki, no hollow. Slapbox. Slapbox fight. Who do you think is winning? Niggas try to be like Naruto because of his taijutsu. But what niggas fundamentally forget is that when you first met Monkey D. Luffy, you met my nigga in a barrel. He had already been fighting for 16 years. He wasn't curled in a ball drinking spoiled milk like a bitch. He was outside. He was outside. He was getting his own motherfucking food. Him and his niggas was outside. They was literally going against crocodiles that were giants. And that's another thing people forget about the One Piece verse. Everyone's not human in the same way.
Very true.
And the animals are not normal animals.
Giants will put your ass.
You are going against giant gorillas at 4, while somebody is curled up in a ball because his daddy gone. That nigga never gave a fuck that his daddy was gone. He said, "Oh, I have a dad.
Hey.
I have a dad. I was too busy being outside with my niggas." The fuck? That nigga was already in the... That's what people always like to forget when they talk about Monkey motherfucking D. Luffy. My nigga been in the streets since he was in Pampers, ho? Since he was in Pampers.
Nah,
y'all like... niggas love to forget.
Hey.
The first time you met that nigga, he had already killed a croc the size of this motherfucking complex. He was already going against grown-ass pirates. He was going against the world government already because of Sabo. That nigga was outside for real. Fuck Naruto Uzumaki.
Oh my god.
He ain't on. He can't even take Ichigo. So I like fuck a taijutsu, fuck a martial arts, fuck all that
shit. Dang.
And let me tell you, I love you, Kiko. She finna kick my ass when she see this. Love you, Kiko. She finna kick my ass when she see this.
The 3-1 lead you just did LeBron style came back from a 3-1. I was like, hold up, you don't got me. This Naruto run you just went on. Hold up, round of applause. Jesus Christ.
If Naruto has no haters, a bitch is in her grave.
That is a crazy fucking
I feel like his priorities are so fucked up, and I will never have respect for a nigga who continues the cycle. How you a deadbeat nigga and you experienced that? You saw how that shit shaped and molded you. Nigga, we was all boo-hooing when your daddy was trying to talk to you, but then you don't want to be there for your own kids?
That is crazy.
Fuck that nigga.
Damn.
He can't see Luffy. He grown current Naruto at his peak. Let me be fucking for real.
Clear, okay.
Let's be clear. Naruto at his peak can't even take Gear 2 Luffy.
Oh my God.
All right.
I'm so for real.
Let's relax.
Honestly, I feel like Lucci could take a Naruto. Rob Lucci could take Naruto. And I got the fucking, hold on, let's
need to relax.
Let's break it down.
Rob Lucci, the nigga with the bird?
No, yeah.
That nigga?
Oh, you're not current. That's why you feel that way. Nuri? Nerd.
So when he comes back, damn it, a spoiler. Is it a
My
spoiler?
bad. My bad.
That nigga comes back?
My bad. My bad.
Oh my god.
My bad. My tattoos are a spoiler. Like, don't look too hard.
Oh my god.
My tattoos are a spoiler. Niggas was mad when I got my tattoos.
Yeah, I hate you.
They're
One
manga.
Yeah.
They're manga tattoos. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm telling you, current Rob Lucci could definitely take Naruto.
Nuri, get her, please, because she's doing a lot to the Naruto version. I don't like it.
And listen, I won't even. It's specifically Naruto Uzumaki. Shout out Tsunade. Shout out Madara.
What?
Shout out Kakashi. Shout out
wait a minute.
Jiraiya.
Because ain't this nigga stronger than all of them, bro?
But I don't care about your strength. I care about your character.
Okay, so
You're a
you
bitch
said-
ass nigga from the death.
Okay, so the bitch ass
Damn.
nigga
You're a
can't-
bitch ass nigga.
Can't hang?
Nigga, you can't hang because you're a bitch.
Damn.
You can't hang because you're a bitch. You was so worried about your butt buddy. Niggas was invading the village, and you outside looking for this nigga
She's still cooking.
who clearly wants to be evil.
You obviously
That's
love
what
Sanji.
he wants to do. Wait, hold on.
You must love Sanji the way you cooking right now.
I hate. Don't. Okay, that's next. He's next. Fuck all these blonde niggas. You're next.
Damn.
I genuinely can't respect it. I genuinely can't respect it. I
I'm
can't respect a
dumbfounded.
bitch nigga. Like I can't.
I want to hear. Go ahead. Let's go.
Sanji. So if we go back to, it's a filler arc, but this is where my hate for Sanji started. It was Long Ring Island.
Right.
Nuri with Foxy.
Okay, yeah, okay.
There was an instance where Robin was going to be traded to the Foxy Pirates if they didn't win this game.
I love that arc so fucking
It's a
much.
beautiful arc. And that's another thing. That's another bone I have to pick with Naruto. Luffy and One Piece filler don't feel like filler.
That is true.
You don't know you're watching filler unless you look up the filler list.
That is true. But y'all gotta let some Naruto ones fly. Some of them are
A couple of them are cute. I'll give them that. Yeah. But they're cute. It's cute or whatever.
That whole filler with when they was trying to figure out
What was the one when they were catching bugs? That shit was so. Turn that shit off.
that when they was trying to figure out what Kakashi looked like under his mask.
That was cute.
That was cute as
That was
shit.
cute.
That nigga
That was
Sasuke they was all trying to look at the table. Nigga Sasuke was
That
like
was
this.
cute. That was cute. But then, but my thing is like that gets overshadowed by the fact that we just spent 10 episodes
Facts.
finding beetles.
You thought that was the worst one. I was mad when they all had dreams.
I just started skipping that, and that's crazy because I'm the most anti-skip person. Like,
Same.
Watch everything. Watch
Right.
everything. Even like with Bleach. Bleach also is. So let me tell you, I have never finished the Bleach anime.
Same.
But I've completely caught up on the manga. Like I've done the manga. So like I'm a manga reader.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay, that
I'm
explains
a
lot.
manga reader. So that's why I feel the way I feel about Ichigo as well. Like a lot of the stuff that happened in the anime, completely different from the manga. That nigga goes hard. That nigga.
Yeah, y'all niggas, I'm not gonna lie, the Bleach niggas, you guys did the same thing as what Millie just did, a 3-1 lead out of nowhere and brought them niggas back because
Yeah.
I was not watching that nigga Ichigo at all. After, when I was a kid, I stopped watching Toonami. No one
Same.
gave a fuck about no damn Bleach.
Yeah.
Get that fucking, what's that move that he uses that everybody gives? Bunkai? I didn't give a fuck
Bunkai,
about
yeah.
Give a fuck about no damn
That's like
Bunkai.
everybody's like thing.
Bunkai.
But
You should have
yeah.
seen how hard these
Oh,
niggas
yeah,
rode to
Sanji.
keep him out of the big three.
Oh, yeah.
that
Hold
shit
on.
is lame.
Oh, let's talk. Wait.
That shit is lame.
Hey, we can't keep this long, but listen, real quick. All right, I want to get her take on this.
Oh my god.
Hey, all three of us are not
Okay.
allowed to say nothing. Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
I'm gonna say this too. Fuck what you talking about. But
Nah, that's facts.
all right, but I'll give it to the end of this song.
Okay.
Who is in the big three? Period. Go.
It's Naruto, unfortunately, Ichigo, and Luffy. That's it.
This is a great episode.
It's not.
Talk about it.
It's not. And I
It's been a
honestly,
good episode.
What?
Appreciate
So
y'all.
wait, hold on. Who do you? Wait.
Yeah.
Let me tell you the real big three since you obviously don't know. The real big three is Dragon. Where's my
No,
gunshot?
shut up.
Dragon Ball, nigga. Dragon Ball.
Shut these niggas up, bro.
Oh no.
That's their
Go
daddy,
fucking
babe.
right,
That's their daddy.
Why?
That's their
Why
daddy.
is this conversation
That's
gone?
their daddy. That's their That's
And
their daddy.
Dada is in the big three.
That's-
Kendrick needs to
he's
stay.
not- So my thing is this, right? He's like the way that I see Dragon Ball. Okay, is Dragon Ball is like the nigga who put people on,
For sure. The plug.
and it's just not comparable. And the reason why, rest in peace, Toriyama.
Rest in peace.
I'm not even a Dragon Ball fan. I don't even like Dragon Ball as a series. And I will wait. Hold on.
Hey.
In my defense,
And now you ready to bounce?
in
Hold
my
on.
defense, I started Dragon Ball like on GT. That was my first.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! hey, open the door for me. I'm out too.
Oh shit. Hey yo,
Good episode, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
this This is the second time, bro. This is the second time.
Oh my god!
This is the second time.
Bring the car around real quick. Bring the car around.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
GT.
Yeah. So I have enough. Okay. So I have enough. Like knowledge to know that was not how I should have been introduced to Dragon Ball. Okay.
Really, yeah, for sure.
But like
At least we can acknowledge.
Yeah, we can acknowledge that. So I can't sit here and talk shit about Toriyama at all because the themes, like, I mean, that is the most. It's just not comparable. Like nothing has spread through international media like Dragon Ball. Like I'm talking about Simpsons, South Park. I mean, it's kind of on Akira level.
I mean, literally just American, the way American cartoons went after Dragon Ball Z came out. Just
Yeah.
like, even when you dive into it, I'm not gonna lie. There's some stuff you don't know right now that I didn't know until like 2 months ago after looking at the research. Dragon Ball Z really, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have no fucking Crunchyroll from the beginning.
You wouldn't have any.
Americans were not trying to get their fucking anime shit at all until Dragon Ball Z.
I'm super big on looking at like how things and where things started.
Yeah.
And like that's why I just say he's not a part of the big three because he's everybody's daddy. And you got to put some respect on the fact that he's everybody's daddy. I think putting him in the big three diminishes his impact on the other three.
That's a good angle. That's a good angle.
That's what it is.
That is
for
a
me.
good angle.
That is what it's for me. It diminishes Dragon Ball's overall impact by
Are you
putting him with.
Are you an old political science major?
Just
Ain't
a
no
smart
way.
bitch.
Ain't no.
Just a smart bitch.
Yo.
Actually, let me tell you a little bit about Millie and her intelligence.
Okay.
I actually did not graduate high school. I have a GED.
Really?
Yeah, I was in the streets.
Me too.
Yeah. So I was like locked up and like as a juvenile, I had a lot going on. So I got my GED when I was 15.
Okay.
And
Oh, you got a young.
Yeah.
That's actually.
I got expelled from the Broward County school system.
Wow. But wait, that's actually really interesting.
Pick your head up.
Yeah. Pick your head
Pick
up.
your head up.
Yeah.
What you doing?
But I did bounce back.
Okay.
Yeah.
But at 15, hold on. I want to step on that. I don't want to step on that. You got it young, so you got it before a lot of people.
I'm a sophomore. I was a sophomore.
And you got that's slick, smart.
And I started working.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd worked from then on.
Wow.
So I was a manager at Ulta at like 17, 18.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm a get it out the mud kind of girl. I was very, very much in the streets doing things I had no business doing. Stay in school, kids. Don't be like me. But we come full circle. I make good money. I take care of myself.
I'm just thinking about my past. I'm just over here just.
Yeah, y'all would have
Shout out to the real ones in the
Shout
back.
out to- yeah, shout out
to the ones that was
Shout out
out.
to real niggas.
Yo,
that was outside.
We was.
They ain't had no choice.
Man.
Ain't had no choice. Your mama was working, daddy was working,
Ooh.
or it wasn't around for a lot of us. And get it how you live. But I bounced back. I got my GD very young. I worked very hard to get to where I am now. And that's why there ain't no cap in my rap.
I love that.
We love that. Get some round. I was just about to say that. Round of applause for that one.
Yeah,
Round of applause for that one.
Unfortunately, I did leave that life behind after my brother passed and then my cousin got shot. He pulled a 50 Cent though. Shout out Jabari.
Are you still here?
Yeah, more life. He got shot 6
That's
times.
another one.
He got shot 6 times and he pulled a 50.
Nice.
After that, your priorities change. You lose people get shot. People
For sure.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about that. Not on that level, but like even like I'm not gonna lie. Taking that flight to Japan, like
It changes you.
I don't know what happened between that and there, but I went through some real shit too that I can't disclose with y'all. Maybe Patreon. But whatchamacallit, I don't know what it is about now taking stuff that you've done before and now it's just like, now it's serious.
More life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel afraid getting on flights and I never was afraid to take on flights. I'm afraid for my life sometimes with certain things, but it's like, beforehand, you're reckless. I live forever.
You don't give
You
a
know what I
fuck
mean?
about dying until somebody is in front of you dying.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like to tap in on that, because I mean when we was down there, it was funny because while we was down there, I was getting on his nerves because of all of the stuff that I was talking. I was getting on his nerves. But what I was talking about was exactly that. He got a background that's crazy. He got a background that's crazy. I got a background that's crazy.
Same.
So it's like
For people black
for,
backgrounds.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like 4 crazy backgrounds. There's so many different reasons and so many situations that we are no longer in, that we got out of, that a lot of people were in that didn't make it.
Facts. Still there. right now.
Not only did
Literally
they,
still there right now.
not only are they still there right now, but you know what I'm saying? Like
Niggas never turned 20. Niggas never turned 18.
Facts.
Niggas never turned.
it's men's mental health. It's
Yeah.
men's mental health month. The unaliving yourself dynamic is crazy high. So the fact that so many of us, specifically in this space,
Rest in peace to my
specifically
brother.
you know what I'm saying? The fact that we overcame situations that ended up unfortunately taking, the mentals and the lives of others, it shows a really great deal of strength in everyone that really kind
Absolutely.
of overcomes those ordeals. And just to connect with particularly what it is that you're saying, and you coming on the podcast and giving us your story and telling us everything that's been going on in your life and where you are now, I think that what I'm saying, that's a phenomenal thing.
Thank you.
I think that we should all really be proud about what it is that you're doing, but as well as what it is that we're doing.
Right. Absolutely.
W mans, W guests.
W. Yeah.
So
That's a big thing
definitely.
that I really, really want to do is I was talking to Jason, my really good friend Jason Cameron, on the way here about how there's no
Friend of the show.
Yes. He has been on the show, yes.
Hey, thank you for this. Thank you for the by the way. Thank you for the viral clip, by the way. Yeah, he was part of it.
Yeah, shout out Jason.
Facts,
He's
facts.
also, he just be saying anything. But we were talking on the way here about how like there's no black women in the gaming space like AMP or like Duke or like Kai or like anyone, and I want that for me.
Oh, it will happen. Look,
I want that for me.
That's fire.
Yes, listen.
I want
To
that
all
for me.
That's fire.
And I don't want to code switch. And that's the big part. And that's why I specifically say Kai Cenat and Duke Dennis and AMP and Agent, because I don't want to. It's Millie, because that's not who the fuck I am.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's not true to all of the girls that grow up right next to the same niggas. Because all of us, right? I'm the only girl here, but y'all all grew up in similar situations to me. Y'all had sisters, right?
Facts.
Y'all had cousins, right? Y'all had homegirls, right? But they don't ever talk about the girls that's in the hood.
Nope.
They forget that we out there.
Yeah.
And they forget how vulnerable those girls are. And how prone to, when you run in the streets and you a girl, how things are different.
Yeah.
And so for me, one of the hugest things I want to do with my platform, and one of the reasons I started getting into the cosplay and gaming space, is to look at other girls that are like me specifically, that grew up right next to the niggas that people forget about. We here.
Yep.
I'm fucking here. All of us are here. Just like you said, every household that has a little black boy that's in the hood trying to figure it the fuck out, he had a sister. And everyone, like, people forget, like, even like Sexy Red, right? She from the same place as these niggas is from.
Facts.
Mariah the scientist. And that's another thing is recognize,
Mariah.
love Mariah the scientist. We're not a monolith. She from the same place I'm from.
Right. Right.
Yeah, she from the same place I'm from. And the only difference is there ain't one.
Yeah.
It's the same time. Like, people forget that those girls are here. Those girls are important. Their stories are important. And without even thinking about how impoverished black boys suffer, think about how it is to be an impoverished black girl.
Right.
Think about how unsafe
Yeah.
it is. And we can all acknowledge there's a level of unsafety for women, period, right? So if those boys are unsafe, think about how those girls are.
Exactly.
And so for me, one of the hugest things coming out of Boulder Crest, straight off Orbit Circle, shout out the East Side forever. I want those girls to have somewhere safe.
I actually want to talk about that. First off, let's run another round of applause. You are getting gems, by the way, this y'all.
Facts.
It's going crazy. If you haven't been from Atlanta, I mean, I'm pretty sure you feel like you are now after this conversation. But let's talk about content. Let's get into it. My favorite bag to get into. I'm so happy you brought a AMP. You know, there's not too many collectives, but there is a lot of black content creators in different spaces.
Right.
But I don't think there's anyone.
Can
like
you name
AMP.
a single black female Twitch streamer that isn't like a cozy or like cutesy streamer?
Nope.
Say that one more time, because I really want to try.
Like large scale. I'm talking big. Black Twitch streamers, female, women that are not cutesy.
Not gonna lie, you really lost me.
Like a real nigga.
Yeah, nah.
But I bet
definitely
you.
not.
So even just being at Trap Sushi last night, how many real ass black women did you meet that were gamers, cosplayers, girls who watch anime? So the market is there.
The market for sure is there.
And honestly, niggas rock with me too. Because once I say first and foremost, I'm a real nigga first.
Oh, say it one more time. I'm gonna get the gunshots ready. Hold on, wait.
First and foremost, before anything else, I'm a real ass nigga. Then I'm a bad bitch directly after. Okay, my blackness is important. My womanhood is important, and there are people and women that deserve that spotlight. I've been playing games just as long as y'all have, literally since I was in fucking Pampers. Just because I had Bratz dolls too.
She a guardian.
Straight the fuck up.
Shit guarded.
With 3,200 hours.
You know what the fuck we
Real
been
hunter
through?
shit. Real hunter shit.
Whoa.
hunter
You
shit.
didn't even tell me
I'm
you
a
was a
hunter. Real
hoe.
hunter shit.
Oh, we besties.
Real hunter shit.
It's over.
Real hunter shit.
You don't know shit about that.
Wait, bro. I had to show you my clips, bro. Oh my god. No. Yeah. So I was, and I can house them niggas. My cousins, I'm certified. They know I can run them hands. Now I ain't played Tekken in a minute, but back in the day,
Yeah, you watch out.
I ain't played Tekken in a minute. I will give y'all that. I'm a first person shooter, RPG girl.
Hey, you love Victor?
But I could, but I can. If we want to get in a boo, give me 2 months. I bet you I can take one of y'all.
Hey, all right, cool. That's cool.
Hey.
You sound like him for real.
Give me 2 months. I ain't saying I'm gonna beat your ass. I just said I could hold my own. You feel me?
No doubt.
You know, I could.
It's one of my favorite clips. I'm sorry. I know we doing
No,
this.
you good,
every
you
pod.
good, you good.
This was.
This man showing.
Let me see
clip.
that.
You're gonna have to send this to. You have to send this to me.
I'll send it to you. Yeah, editor.
You got to send this clip to me so I can post it on here now.
Oh, that's nasty.
I dodged all 3 of those golden gunshots.
Weave.
Weave.
I got you. Hold on.
Let me see
this
it.
one so you can see it.
Matter of fact,
While you searching up though, I really want to get into this content thing.
Go ahead.
And I know you're showing the clip up,
Yeah.
but when it comes, let's say 3 years from now.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Uh-huh.
I told you about AMP, and we've seen different models that work.
Right.
What if you can create your own lane? You already have the audience. You already got everything that you want. Now you dictate what's cool to put on your platform.
Yeah.
What does it look like? YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch wise. What does your platform look like?
Twitch wise, I wanna be partner.
Okay.
I give myself a year to be partner, and I'll do that shit because I said it. That's how I am with everything. I'll do that shit because I said it. I told myself, for example, my first show that I ever performed was in February of this year. I told myself in January I was going to book 6 shows this year. I know people who've been in the music industry for 5-6 years haven't booked a single show. I have 4 shows booked. 2 out of state. So like I said
drop
it.
4 of them gunshots for 1 for each show.
So I said it, so I'm gonna do it. The power of the tongue.
It's very powerful.
The power of the tongue.
I believe that full force.
So
for sure.
definitely, streams actually start back Tuesday. So I literally I don't fuck off. If I said I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
Thanks.
So for me, I definitely want to be a partner.
Hey, you said you're gonna be on this pod. You dropped down.
I said I was gonna be there. I'm gonna be here.
Okay.
I definitely want to be partner. I want to do my own stream team of girls, straight females,
Okay.
straight women, probably something mischief related.
That would be fire of
yeah.
a mischief team.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fire. Of a
I would
mischief
love
team.
that.
Even if they don't take your name, like try to copy the name, because a lot of people don't do that.
Yeah.
But like Team Mischief, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be so.
I would
fire.
love that. I also want to start with any type of income that comes in. I want to take a percentage of that and put it back into giving girls PlayStations, PCs, helping them build their own setups so they can get into streaming on their own.
Okay.
100%. I want to do that a lot. Like that's something I'm very passionate about. I
Talking to the
also
right people.
Yeah, I'm very passionate about that. I want to start a foundation for girls who want to get into and don't have the resources.
That's fine. Now I do gotta ask, because in the last couple of years, obviously I like to call it the Black Awakening. Listen, when George Floyd passed away, as much bad stuff did happen, a lot of good things got funded, and shout out to certain things that I do know, like obviously like Black Girl Gamers and Black Girls That Code, certain foundations and stuff.
Shout
that
out
happen.
She Is Boogie. Specifically,
Boogie. Oh, for sure.
Shout out
sure.
Boogie, Coach of the Year 2 times for the Game Her Awards.
She just got purple. You know what I'm saying? We in here as a senior game.
Love you, Boogie.
What are some things that have already started? Because I don't want to take away like there have been stuff that's going on that you do like and that you do see, and they maybe either mimic, like, or just support in general.
Support wise, I really shout out Preem and
sure.
Big Creator.
Shout out, Preem.
Shout out Preem and Big Creator. I actually had never met Preem until last night, but
What?
Yeah, I know, which is so crazy.
crazy.
We have the same exact friend group and had never met.
You literally have the same 1,000 people.
Same exact friend group, and just had never met. Mutuals on Instagram and everything, and just had never sat and talked to each other. Shout out Preem and everything Preem got going on. Big Creator is a movement. Okay,
sure.
Shout out Big Creator. Shout out Boogie one more time, because Boogie does a lot of coaching and helping Black women get into the gaming space. Shout out them. Huge.
Love that.
Shout out Brittany and the Game Hers. Shout out Naya Paya and the Game Hers. Who else?
Fire name, by the way. I actually I had to take
the Game Hers.
Yeah, the Game Hers.
That shit is hard.
Yeah.
And they had an amazing booth at Momo this year.
I missed it, but yeah.
They had an amazing booth at Momo for sure. And just straight up streamers that I really respect that are really doing their fucking thing. Evencia. Love you, Eve. Love you, Eve. Love you, Eve.
The homie.
Nikki Nanami.
Big on.
Okay. Love Nikki Nanami. Shout out Freckle47. She's a Call of Duty streamer. I love her to death. She's Freckle from head to toe. She is the most beautiful woman I've ever met in my life. So kind. And those women really, they put their foot in male dominated space. Call of Duty
for
is
sure.
Male.
To be respected.
And I stream Call of Duty. And of course niggas talk shit. But can't see me. But can't see me. And then they get mad when I'm taking it because I'm a headshot queen.
Oh really?
Oh yeah. I'm taking that dome off. I'm taking your shit with me.
You didn't hear her just say that she's a hunter and has 32 hours in Destiny?
I don't know what that means. Tell me in Tekken terms.
She snipes, goddammit.
Someone tell me in Tekken terms.
I mean, that
With the
sounds
strength.
like Tekken God for sure.
Yeah, whatchamacallit? Nagi, as you watching it, tell me, what does that mean?
What?
Essentially, when you if someone tells
like in Tekken terms, tell
In
me
Tekken terms?
Tekken prowess 3,000, bro.
so if someone says
It is the class that is used the least because it has the hardest learning curve.
Right.
But you can do the most with it.
So Mishima, okay.
It means you can't touch me.
yeah.
That being a hunter means you can't touch me.
I cannot.
The clip I just showed him, it was 1v6. I took 4 of them niggas with me.
Yep.
You can't touch me. You can't touch me.
Yo, pull up my montages at
You
this
can't
point.
touch me.
Pull up my montages at this.
You can't touch me.
My bad, big dog.
You can't touch me. And I mean, it is like, I have no choice but to be good. Because, like, what do you do, right? And it's just in my house. This is how I grew up, right?
Right.
We on the east side. We at my nana house because my cousin mama at work, my mama at work. It's 6 niggas. I'm the youngest. I'm the youngest by far. Now, my oldest cousin in the situation is 31. Well, 6 years older than me. So I'm 8. Get good.
Get good.
Stop fucking crying. Get good.
Oh
I'm
my
8.
God.
This
Now,
nigga's
hold on.
13.
Now some girls would cower, go in their room, and then that's when the anime thing starts, where they just stay in.
Nah, I'm swinging on you,
So
actually.
what changed for you? Why is it that you weren't the I'm gonna hide away, I'm gonna see you?
It's in me, not on me. It's in me. Straight up.
You just want to smoke.
Yeah. I've never ducked no smoke in my fucking life. There's one bitch, and if I ever see her, that can say I ducked her, but I was on papers. And she knew she knew I was on papers. She knew, you know how niggas are. She knew I was on papers.
Explain to me. I don't know.
Okay. So I had basically just gotten a little bit of trouble with the law.
Okay.
I'll tell you the story. I was on a school bus. I was in 8th grade.
Bro.
I was on a school bus. A little boy put his hands down my pants. I beat the brakes off that motherfucker. I'm telling you, I beat him so fucking bad. They pulled the bus over. I beat the fuck out that nigga. Cause mind you,
this is
they had to pull me off of him.
This is Atlanta school system.
Fuck out that nigga.
Yeah, I beat the fuck out that nigga. They had to pull me off of him.
Damn,
they had to pull the bus over. Cause this is the thing, and this is what I've learned. Cause I had to hop to schools a lot because I would get kicked off. You let a motherfucker try you one time, everybody gonna try you.
So you made a statement on the nigga face.
I'm the type of person that you go and you fuck with me, your homegirl gonna have to pull me off of you, and she not gonna help you. She gonna see what's happening to you and be like, let's just get her out of here. On God, because when people try you once, you let niggas shenan, they gonna shenan again.
I love that saying.
They gonna shenan again. So that situation, that was the second time he tried me. Cause like I know objectively how I look. I've always looked like this. I've looked like this since I was young. I objectively know what's considered attractive to other people.
That don't mean shit.
That don't mean you can fucking touch me.
Don't touch me.
Don't fucking touch me. And he learned that.
I'm pretty.
Don't fucking touch me. Don't admire. I don't even care. Stare, nigga. I don't care. Don't. And I've gotten better at it. Because I really wanted, so when the nigga poured the drink on me, I mushed him in his shit to get and Marlon, you know Marlon?
No.
Well, there's a nigga who's part of Beltline cosplay. His name is Marlon.
Okay.
He was like, Millie, because he knows me. He was like, Millie. I said, no. And that's when Emmy popped up and was like, he needs to get the fuck out of here. I called Tyler, because Tyler knows me the best. And he was like, no, don't do that. He pulled up and they took that nigga out. But in that situation, that's my restraint. That's my growth. Okay. I beat the fuck out that nigga. So I didn't go to jail then. They pulled up to my crib, like maybe like 2 or 3 days later. Like she went back to the school and reported me. the bus driver.
Okay.
And then released, they have cameras on the bus. So then they gave the tape. So I went down for assault, disorderly conduct, impeding government transportation, inciting violence. Like I had like 6 charges.
Well, they do that they
as
still charge you as a.
They didn't give a fuck.
Oh,
they and they were trying to put me. They were trying to send me to a detention center.
Damn.
They were, but my mother.
But they're not gonna send the nigga who put his hands down the pants. They're not gonna do nothing to that nigga.
They didn't do nothing to him. He didn't even get in trouble at school. And it was on the tape that he touched me.
So it's on the tape.
That's crazy.
They say it's cool.
That's what my dad was like. And that's why I didn't go. So my father went with me to court.
So they were supportive about it. They were like, we understand.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I never got in trouble for that. Okay. No.
As you shouldn't.
I never got in trouble for that.
Yeah.
Beat his ass.
So my dad, the DA was trying to give me 90 days. And it was like,
detention?
In the detention center after, and it was like Thanksgiving. Like it was like right before Thanksgiving. So I would have, like my holidays, I would have been in jail. But my dad, he asked the judge, he said, because they played the tape in the courtroom. He said, so if your daughter was getting touched, what would you want her to do in this situation? Because on the tape, I go to the bus driver and I say, he touched me again, I'm gonna kill that nigga. That's what I said. I feel like that didn't help. Because she was like, go sit down. I said, okay. And guess what he did?
Touch you again. Shenanigan.
And guess what I did? They had to. I'm telling you, and I see red, and I was taught that because, like I said, I grew up with a million niggas. Yeah. Shout out Malik, shout out Khalil, Jabari, Nazi, and these niggas are Muslim Atlanta niggas.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Beat the fuck.
As a lot of people they have to do as soon as they leave FBS. It's like, damn, it's a different world. That sounds.
It's a different world, and so.
Which sucks though, because like it sounds like, and this is what I thought about beforehand, like. When it comes down to doing that, it's like the last time you have to be the realest nigga you can be. You get like maybe 16 before you graduate or 17 before you graduate.
And I slowed down around that time because my brother passed. So after that, right, the girl knew I was on. So my mother moved me out of Atlanta for like a year and took me to Florida to just kind of get the heat off me. I had just got off probation. No, I was still on probation, so I was still checking in.
Like you had to come back home to Atlanta checking in person? Uh-huh.
So, but they allowed me to go because I was a minor. And they were like, she's going with her mom. She has to go with her, Yeah. There was a girl at the school that did not like me. I got into it with her homegirl scrawny. I was like, I'll beat the fuck out you. Because I'll beat the fuck out you. And she wanted to smoke. So she went and got her sister. And so, but people at the school already knew that I was on papers. Because you know how... And Facebook had just came around, so niggas already knew from Atlanta that I was friends with on Facebook, knew it was on papers. And so then when I started adding people from Florida on Facebook, like everyone kind of found out, she knew I wasn't going to fight her.
And
so they jumped me. And that's the one time a nigga got they went on me. Yeah, I'm light skinned. I ain't had no red marks on me. That's all I give a fuck about.
I gotta ask though. Listen, as looking at that now, because I love stories where you get determined at the end of the story, knowing what happened and knowing that. Hey, listen, I know what I've been through. And I'm trying to. I don't know if you were thinking in the future at that point, but like now that you are where you are, how do you feel about that decision? A very hard pill to swallow, but like, how do you feel about making that decision?
The unfortunate truth is the only reason why I didn't put hands and feet on that bitch is because I was more scared of my mama than jail.
I'm dead.
That's the only reason.
I'm dead because that means that the whole reason behind this story, the whole reason why that girl got that one up on you is because of the fear of Mom Dukes.
My mama is a real, like, okay, so
not the
my
crime
mother
itself.
Is from the north.
Okay. My
mother is from Youngstown, Ohio. Now, a lot of people don't know about Youngstown. Youngstown was like the original crack. Like Snowfall could have been shot in Youngstown, Ohio. Like these are bitches that used to keep razor blades under their tongues.
That's crazy. Oh, wow.
So my mother and my aunts, like them is real. Like that's real. No matter how bad you think the east side is or the gutter is or where I came from is, worse. And it's not close. And it's not close. The cops aren't coming. Like there's no cops to call. Like they're not coming. So like now, current day, like 1 out of 3 houses is boarded up. And they're bullet hole. I'm talking about the dirty. You can Google Youngstown, Ohio, and it'll tell you about their mob. They mob ties. Damn. The Italian mafia. So That's the woman who raised me. The woman who used to carry razor blades under her tongue is who raised me. And so I wasn't afraid to go to jail because I'm a very gracious woman. I don't start nothing with anybody. If you have a problem with me, if you hate me, bitch, you hate yourself. Because I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about what you got going on. If you ahead of me in the music shit,
I'm catch up.
I like the way she say fuck.
really?
I don't know why. I don't know if that's like. I don't know. It's. She says it.
I don't give a fuck. Cause I don't give a fuck. Like,
Fuck.
Cause I need you to feel me when I say that. And like, if you ahead of me, I hope that you scared of me. Shout out to my song Rampage. Cause like, I'm
That's the energy I like. Hold on. Let's talk about it. Hold on. Let's talk about it.
and I rub people wrong, but like, it's like Blue Lock. You're either the best or you get the fuck out the way. Get the fuck out the
That's
way.
the energy I be bringing every time. Yo, see what I'm talking about? See what the fuck I'm talking about? Talk your shit.
You're either the best or you get the fuck out the way.
Bitch.
And the reason why I have the traction and the motion that I have in such a short amount of time is because you need to get the fuck out my way.
I earned it, nigga. What?
You need to get the fuck out my way.
Nigga.
And for me, I am a girl's girl. I want to create audio spaces so that y'all can also prosper and persevere and do you. Because it needs to be 85 of us. It needs to be a fucking rolling loud of straight women.
Duh.
That's what we need. But like, you gotta want it. What Nicki say? It ain't about who's the prettiest. It ain't even about who rap the best. It's about who fucking wants it the most. And I want it the most.
You must have went. You going for Kendrick or Drake? I want to know because it ain't. All right, good. Just making sure. All right. Just making sure.
All right.
Mind you. If you watch my old VODs, I've hated Drake forever.
Damn.
I've hated Drake since like 2016.
How you feel about
Hold
that?
up, pause right there.
I don't like Drake either. I
Yeah.
don't know why you call my
Nurse said, why a minute?
I'm pointing at the camera. I'm not pointing at you. Did you feel something?
No.
He said
Noggy
nerd.
said it.
Okay.
Noggy.
I don't know what you're talking about. What I said?
No, I hate it.
It's recorded, bro.
This is a perfect segment, by the way, to go into our this or that. By the way.
Okay.
So we have a couple questions. We're gonna do this for every single guest. Where obviously, being that you might be on the guest, we don't know the next time you might come on here or whatnot. So we
Right.
kind of want to get your takes on some very
Controversial topics.
opposites of things. Maybe not controversial. I don't know.
Opposites.
Wait, how much time
Opposites,
we got
maybe.
left?
I'll tell you this though.
I'm a yapper.
Here's the rules. You're not allowed to get a gray area. You have to be this or that.
Okay.
This is decision.
I'm a stand on it type bitch. That's
Stand
okay.
on it. Thank you. 10 toes.
Stand on it.
11 if you got them.
He hate when I answer these questions because I'm
Like,
detailed.
well,
Nah, I give an answer, but I give a reason behind it.
Okay.
He don't want that. He wants smoke.
well, give me smoke. I ain't ducking no smoke. Let's do it.
All right.
My hair.
Is everybody ready?
Yes, sir.
Really, most importantly, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's get it. Anime or video games?
Video games.
Instagram or TikTok?
Instagram.
Movies or TV shows?
Dude, does TV shows include like anime and like cartoons and
I am
stuff?
not specifying. Movies or
TV shows.
TV shows? Kendrick or Drake?
Kendrick.
Hip hop or R&B?
Hip hop.
East Atlanta or West Atlanta?
East Atlanta. EA forever. Zone 6 shit. Real bitch shit. Fuck you talking about?
That's it.
I'm a stay on that type of person. The only one that stumped me was that one. But I get honestly even that because I'm a serious type of person. Like, give me more. Give me more.
So you were talking about Snowfall. So I'm guessing you watched Breaking Bad.
No.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
fun fact about me. I actually haven't even seen Snowfall. I don't watch anything that's not animated.
What?
I know that's so weird to people, but I genuinely don't watch.
You need to bless yourself.
So the thing is with me is that with real people, I'm very observant. So I know how people will naturally speak to each other and like their natural mannerisms.
Okay.
I can always tell they're acting, and it ruins it for me. That's why I don't watch movies either really like that.
I'm not gonna lie. Now, have you ever watched like a live show like back in the? So obviously sitcoms and stuff that makes sense, but not gonna lie, these series nowadays, and that's what I like about these short series things going on because there are someone. And especially me, when working with cameras and whatnot, I always can tell they put inflection in. It's an art to it, right?
And I respect the art to it, but I see it because I grew up kind of theater. I kind of also was really into like musical theater. I used to do. I was always a writer, so I did reviews for local musical theater shows when I was living briefly in Florida, and that's another part of where my musical background kind of comes from. Yeah. I'm so in tune with how to make people look at you because that's what they're doing. The art, it's the art of hey, focus on me. Feel what I want you to feel.
Yeah. But
I see it.
I think there's something that you might love, especially the fact that you said Snowfall. Let's stick on that.
Yeah.
Because Damson Idris, shout out to Damson Idris. The art of him doing what he's doing. It comes down to a fact where that man, as long as you're involved with the story, I'm happy you licked your lips because that's how you're gonna be feeling when this nigga talks about he gonna put a fucking knife in your throat and that nigga doesn't even come from that. He lives in Compton, going through all that shit. That nigga will make you think different about acting. He's one of the best. Period.
I'll definitely give it a shot because I won't say that I've never watched. So what I usually do is I will watch other countries' live shows. Okay. Like I'll watch a K-drama or even though I know that that's acting too, but I'm not versed in how they speak to each other. So I'm not familiar with their mannerisms. I'm not familiar with how they structure their sentences. Yeah. So for me, it's easier to get lost in the show because y'all might really act like that. Yeah. Or even like I'll watch a good example of this is Sherlock. It's a British show with Dr. Strange in it. Yeah. It's an amazing fucking show. Right. There's another one with Idris Elba in it. It's a show that I watched with my mom. What's was also
first name? Last Idris? Name? No. Cumberbatch.
Benedict Cumberbatch. Benedict Cumberbatch.
My guy.
That's a crazy name.
Sherlock is an amazing show. So I mean, you are the most British nigga on the planet, nigga. You whatever you are, you came from the UK. You are from there.
All of the variations that niggas used to say about that dude's name is just
Cumberbatch
is crazy.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
You can't get that nigga. Fuck his first name. Just go by your last name, bro.
Cumberbatch is hilarious.
Cumberbatch.
Yeah. I love it.
You know what time it is. Cumberbatch in the bitch.
But that's my whole thing with American TV shows specifically is like I'm such an observant person. Even like I don't know if it's just naturally. It's an alarm, isn't it?
Let's see. How long were y'all on time? Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who was keeping up with time.
I literally just asked that because I'm looking at the time over there. Yeah, we've been has to be at least 2 hours.
Are you serious?
We're at 1 minute and 27. 1 minute 20. 1 hour 27 minutes. There we go.
Jesus I went. So we did hit an hour.
So
we did good.
No, we did good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pause real quick.
Hey, I thought it was more than 2 hours.
I thought it was one
fun. Clearly, yeah.
No,
what you say?
This nigga been having fun, clearly.
Yeah.
So real quick, I not?
You want me to be over here upset,
That's not what I'm saying.
So what are you insinuating?
Anyway, continue with the subject, Jeff.
Fuck this nigga.
These New York niggas, bro.
I'm saying, bro. Fuck.
Nigga, you started this relationship.
Shout out Bama. Shout out Flo Millie. Shout out my homie Brandon. Shout out Bama. Shout out Bama.
So there's one thing I do want to ask before you get out of here.
Okay.
And I was thinking about it. I mean, everybody in this space, especially in the trap sushi, seems like streaming is the big thing. You know, like going big into like doing clips in TikTok. I love long form content. Always have, always will. When we talk about AMP, that's part of their business. How do you feel about that? Would you ever like tackle those type of things? I'm not talking about the 20v1s that everyone just goes straight to. I'm talking about all versus vlogs and all the other stuff. Do you like any of that stuff? Are you cool with any of the YouTube stuff?
So with me, my content creation journey is kind of weird because everything that works for me is me just being me. Okay. So it's super hard because when I do try to do planned content, it actually doesn't do as well as me just kind of
we know that problem.
Being
everything's a slow burner over there.
Yeah, being myself. Long-term content wise, I definitely do. I've never been a TikTok girl. I think I have like 6. That's my smallest platform because I don't use it. I don't use it. I don't even think I don't even have 5K.
I'm so bad at TikTok.
I don't use it. I'm not a skit girl. I'm not doing a dance for you. I'm not. I did a dance. You know, I say that. I talk shit, but I did literally Jared, only because I love Jared. And he convinced me. I finally did do a dance.
On TikTok?
It's on Instagram.
How did it do?
I think he did post it on TikTok, but how did it do? Actually, he just posted it yesterday. Let's see. How did it do?
If she says, you know what Preem was telling us the other day, talking about some, that low quality stuff, I'll be flopping at 10K.
54,000 views. Yeah, this one.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I did see that one. Yeah.
It took him 10 tries to teach me that dance.
They were doing that trap sushi too.
Yeah, it took me 10 tries because I'm not gonna do a skit. Like I'm not doing that. So for me, the things that do really well are fit checks. Because I be having that shit on. Right now I'm super casual because I drove 3 hours to be here. Shout out, Jeff. Obviously, I fuck with you. Yeah. Obviously, I fuck with you. I literally drove 3 hours to be here. Usually, I have that shit on. Like last night. Like usually.
Yo, listen. You did have it on. Yo, the black ear top shit.
Yeah.
I love our coaches and them be wearing that shit. The
bunny
shit
ears
with the black on. I was like, all right, bro, we get it. You got the fucking sponsorship. It's cool.
That and like I do vlogs. Like come with me to get a tattoo because people like to hang out with me and like I talk like this. So and I feel like that's what people like is that I'm not sitting here trying to be anybody who I'm fucking not. Like if I like the next thing that I actually have planned is a music video. So my content is music. So that's why I try to tell people all the time, anything you get extra, you're welcome. Cause the music is all I care about. I have a tape coming out at the end of the month. I have a show in DC at the end of the month. I have a music video coming out with Kiko next month in July, right before DreamCon. Oh, I'm doing a feature like run. Like I have features coming out. Like I have a feature on one of her songs. Okay. I'm doing the freak show with Bally Baby. Okay. Like I have the music is my bread and butter. Cause all of this stuff is just, I just like it. Yeah, I see it. And it just happened to work for me. You know what I'm saying? Especially shout out to Megan Thee Stallion for popularizing the merging of music and anime for specifically black women.
Big facts. Everyone kept asking us in Japan, yo, have you seen our girl Meg? Mm-hmm. Have you found my girl? Mm-hmm. Even still giving us threats about how we didn't do stuff for her. Like, so you're not going to tell us that you were hanging out with Meg? We don't know her. We wish we did too.
We was just there, bro. We was just existing, man.
Yeah. Took over the country.
Yeah, good for her. Yeah. So what happens is now people, I feel like, have this perception of black people in the anime space that we was all funky and Naruto running, which is not the reality of it.
Yo, there's niggas on Edgewood right now. I love that story that Laquan
about Beast Boy. He don't be just Beast Boy. He's about the nigga that be outside all the time on the east side.
No, I'm talking about these normal niggas. These normal niggas right now talking on the block, looking like they doing something they're not supposed to be doing, but they talking Pokemon or whatever. Yeah. So this is a story. Laquan was one of my friends. He was on the old pod. Just literally have a normal conversation on the block on Edgewood, right? And literally we're talking Pokemon. Loud as hell. Don't look nothing like they should be talking Pokemon at all. And some nigga like bumped into them. Niggas got to talking, got to yapping.
Right. Niggas will kill you and go back
to threatening. And then they saw the nigga had like a pin or something about a different anime. I think it was like a One Piece type shit. They stopped the conversation, acknowledged it. Now that nigga's in there with them. Yeah. Now there's 3 hood niggas and a white dude talking about some anime shit.
Mind you, Young Nudie, literally, Young Nudie talks about how he likes anime.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. He has interviews talking about how he likes anime.
Oh, damn. I didn't even know that.
Absolutely.
He used to land in the building. I didn't know he liked anime.
Yes, crazy. He does. And so my thing is, right, we all know who Young Nudie is.
For sure.
He likes anime. So that's another thing that I really, really love Trap Sushi for. Niggas are not a monolith. Like, if you see me on the street, you would never think that I was into anime or video games or any of that. You got to stop looking at people and assuming who the fuck they are.
Yeah. Thank you.
Like, you have to stop assuming who people are, because I'm telling you, how many times niggas have been like, oh, you ain't about that game in life for real, and now you're embarrassed in front of your homeboys.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, niggas just be saying that to try to get a rise.
Or, oh, do you even watch anime for real, nigga? Like, I'm literally sitting here with anime tattoos on. I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your ass. And then I literally tell niggas, pull up my Instagram. Pull up my Instagram. Cause like, my thing is this, right? I'm an objectively, and let me preface this. People don't like when people know that they're attractive. I'm objectively a pretty girl.
Talk about it.
You insulting me by saying that I don't like what I like, it's never going to get you bitches, bro. It's never going to work. You quizzing me is never going to work, because I'm going to fucking embarrass you.
Hey, that's niggas' games.
I'm gonna fucking embarrass you.
It's like
I'm a princess, and I know maybe people don't. You don't see it that way, because I talk to you like this. You know what I'm saying? I talk to my nigga like this. I will, but like I'm not going for it. Like I definitely.
Hey,
I'm not going. Shout out to Eva Longoria. A pretty girl is never lonely. I don't have to sit here and tolerate you talking to me crazy. Yeah. We can sit here and you can cozy up to me and say something sweet about the anime, or you can get the fuck out of my face.
Yo, that's the number. I'm not gonna lie, maybe it works for them in other places, but that's like, you know what?
It doesn't.
We at DreamCon or we at MomoCon.
Nigga, why you think? Okay, I don't pay for tickets, but like,
see someone with like a tattoo, You don't know that shit for real.
I'll beat the fuck out you.
I'm in your
Niggas are weird, man.
I'm in my bag right now.
Niggas are weird,
And that's
bro.
why you'll never kick it with the anime shorties. As like one of the anime shorties, you will never kick it with me, but you'll never kick it with me. You'll never kick it with my homegirl. You'll never kick it with none of us. And we all talk. It's another thing y'all be forgetting. Y'all be walking around and talking around this community like we not all friends. Like just because I didn't tell you that I told her, or you don't know that I know her. How you gonna try and crack me and then try and crack my friend, and then try and crack our other friend, and then take 3 L's?
So listen.
No.
Hold up. Let's see, they're watching, right? Let's say they're watching. How do we help said person, right? They did take it L. They're swallowing their pride.
Okay.
They see this clip.
Okay.
How do they actually approach with
Me?
game with anybody instead of using, said courting line? How do they actually approach it?
I'm gonna speak for me.
Okay.
I'm a princess. I'm a princess.
that mean?
Just
You said what that mean?
yeah.
And I want to explain.
So like if you wanna take me out, like if you're like, okay, ooh, like she's fine, like what she got going, like she like what I like, and you wanna find out a way to approach me. First of all, don't DM me. Like you really have to catch me outside. I'm so sorry. Because when I don't even open my DMs, like unless I know, like you know how Instagram DMs work. Yeah. Unless I follow you.
Shout out to Instagram. They fix that shit.
They're very, very careful. Like I'm not going to see your DM. It doesn't even come to my DMs for real. It goes to another folder that I have to manually check. And I'm not doing that shit. I'm not checking it. If you see me in public, which I do be outside, if you ever want to see me somewhere, I'm at Trap Sushi. Every Trap Sushi, I'm there.
Big facts. Shout out Trap Sushi. Shout out True.
And I will never discourage a nigga from shooting his shot. Do you, whatever. Be respectful. Hello, how are you? My name is. That's like basic. And I hate that I even have to say that. But I do.
That's why I said this is weird.
Hello, my name is. You look beautiful. You're very pretty. Are you start a conversation like a normal fucking human being. If you see me, I know that all you know is my physical. Obviously, that's how we exist. I know that you're talking to me because you find me attractive. You don't have to harp so much on the fact that you find me attractive. And calling me thick is not a fucking compliment.
We still doing that in 2024?
Oh my God. Let me tell you the story, bro.
Hold on. I thought niggas' bags now were trying to do have you seen the thing where it's like, there's 10,000 niggas calling her attractive. Talk about how she ugly. Or just do something.
If you call me ugly, I might spit on you.
There's 10,000 niggas calling her attractive. Bring up the fact that she don't know how to cook. Something crazy.
I might spit on you.
Damn.
I might spit on you.
Talk about it. What was you about to say?
So when I was at MomoCon, the last day of MomoCon, they held a open situation in the courtyard. A nigga comes and he sits next to me. He's just chilling, waiting on his homeboys. He's cool. He can hold a conversation. Me and my homegirls. All my homegirls bad, So he's sitting there. He's talking to us. He's being a normal fucking person. He gets a number, not from me, but from somebody, from one of us. One of us gave him,
W-mans.
His homeboy comes over and sits next to me.
Oh.
And he goes, damn, you think it's fuck. Can I touch it? I said, get the fuck away from me, bro.
Yeah.
Oh
That
my
gave me
God.
gas.
Wait.
That gave me gas.
Get the fuck away. Get the fuck away.
It's the face. Hold on, wait.
Damn.
Camera number one. Hold on, camera four. They need to see what you just did. That was about
Damn. You think it's fuck, girl.
Hey, yo.
Can I touch it?
Can
I touch it?
Oh, wait. What was your answer, though?
Get the fuck away from me. Are you stupid? Get away from me. Absolutely not.
Damn.
What is wrong with you?
You think
That
it's
nigga
fuck?
big.
You think it's fuck.
Can I touch it?
Nigga,
Nigga.
keep it to yourself.
That sound.
That's what he did, right? He did that.
He literally like licked. Shit, girl. Nigga. Brother.
I swear this is a safe podcast. I feel bad for the people playing this in their car.
Fuck no.
I just put this whole mic in my mouth.
But yeah, if you want to shoot your shot at a girl like me specifically, you have to kind of take stock of the woman in front of you. Obviously, I put care into how I look. You know what I'm saying? No one is pretty without effort. like, I'm gonna be honest with you, even the most naturally beautiful women in the world, Beyonce, Halle Berry, all of us are tweezing our eyebrows, waxing our fucking mustaches, going and spending hundreds of dollars on our hair appointments, hundreds of dollars in makeup and skincare products. We take care, and you know that, right? You know that you're attracted to me because I'm invested in how I look, because I have 6-7 bands worth of tattoos on me, right? To try and talk to me about how I look is so disrespectful. Anything other than saying, you're so beautiful, you're very pretty. Calling me cute is fine. Sexy, anything has any type of sexual connotations, nigga, you need to stay your ass inside. You fucking freaky ass nigga.
69 God.
Freaky ass nigga. You need to stay your ass inside.
Freaky ass nigga.
You're a freaky ass nigga, bro.
I told you niggas that's gonna be the new insult.
You're a freaky ass nigga. And let me tell you, I'm the bitch. Like, if you're in my comments publicly, I post your shit. I'll quote your shit and post it on my story. And we're gonna publicly shame you because you should know how to speak to women. There's no way that you should. For me, and shout out to my OnlyFans girls, get your fucking bag, bitch. Okay. But me personally, I don't post none of that. There's nothing on my page. If you go on Mily Mischief, 1L, that's the only one I'm taking, and look on my page.
Okay, bars already.
And look on my page. There's no type of indicator that that's what I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So why are you underneath my fucking picture talking about, I know it's creamy?
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Jesus Christ.
I just let me stick one time.
What are these? What?
Nigga not even in the DM request. Nigga is in the comments. What if your granny on Instagram, bitch?
You wanna know why that's so bothersome to me? Cause these be the niggas that be saying that type of shit, and they be sitting there on their phone texting what they texted, doing regular shit.
Yeah, at work.
Sitting next to their kids.
Working a forklift.
I bet it's creamy. I bet that shit grip, girl.
They at work talking to their boss. Ooh, I bet that shit grip.
That nigga working a forklift.
That nigga is sick as fuck.
That nigga is moving Doritos. Talking.
Nigga is loading fucking suitcases on the airplane.
This nigga is loading a vending machine.
Nigga got my baggage lost because he want to do that shit.
Nigga is sick, bro. And so, like, 99% of talking to a woman is just being a normal fucking person, bro.
Man,
just be a normal person. And, like, if a girl is mean to you after you hit on her, more than likely you said something that you shouldn't have. And instead of getting mad,
take you out.
Introspection. Ask a trusted woman, hey, how should I approach this? Because it's just not working for me. How hard is that? You niggas don't even be cute like we do. For every 50, I know 50 of the baddest bitches in Atlanta. It's like 3 niggas that give a fuck about themselves. That's another thing. Put some effort into yourself. Put some effort into how you look. Put some effort into your drip. Get you some J's. Get you some. Look like you got something going for yourself. Keep your hair cut. If you don't keep a haircut, make sure your shit is neat.
I cut my own.
Why do you smell like that? Like, why do I smell you in the registration line at MomoCon, bro?
Oh, not the MomoCon registration line.
Why do I smell you?
Nah, bro.
Why do I smell you?
The fumes is crazy.
Why do I smell you? Motherfucker, go and literally and there's so many YouTube channels, like there's so much that you could do to just ask a breathing woman. And I'm the nicest person. You walk up to me, hey, how are you? My name is
one of the nicest people in this community, I'm not gonna lie.
And I know I talk my shit because I am kind. I show up in kindness. I show up in community. I show up in support. Yeah. So any type of shit I talk, anybody, like I said, if you hate me, bitch, you hate yourself. That has nothing to do with me.
Love it.
Because I don't care about you like that.
I'm not gonna lie.
Just treat people with respect. Treat people with respect. That's the big thing. If you want to talk to anybody, treat them with fucking respect. Treat them like your grandmother is next to you listening to the conversation. The very first time you talk to a woman, treat them like your grandmother is you are very beautiful. Can I please have your Instagram? Do you have any plans? Are you seeing someone? I'm just interested in getting to know you.
Is that free game, y'all? Is that
That's
gems?
free game.
That's not gems? Just free game. That's gems. That's gold, nigga. That's the One Piece,
Literally.
nigga. That's the One Piece, nigga. You know how sick you, because think about what it is that she just said, right? All she said was be kind and be a regular human being.
To them,
right?
To them, it's the One Piece.
Now,
I'm gonna feed the streets. The streets need to be fed, and unfortunately, they didn't know that it was pretty easy to win with Eddie to press 3 3 3 3 3
on
3
God.
3. Then nigga, I'm just gonna tell you
Literally,
right now. It's one button, bro.
If you're struggling to find female companionship, look in the mirror. Make sure you're clean. Make sure that unibrow not there. Make sure that beard lined up. Make sure that mustache lined up. Make sure them teeth brushed, because y'all breath be funky. Okay?
Pretty white toothpaste.
Clean. Make sure, like, lotion yourself. You be a little, like, you look like you gonna start a fire. You start running too fast.
Get that Ultra Bright.
You're a little dusty.
And go to cocoa butter.
Get you some cocoa butter. And you ain't even gotta, and just to start with, you ain't even gotta start with the cologne, because that's a whole investment and stuff. Cocoa butter gonna make you smell good.
ROI, you get something in investment.
Get you, and then when you get your coins up, you invest. And I know a lot of it, the economy's bad. Like, I'm not, no, and let's all be realistic. Like, the average girl is not expecting you to do the things that y'all think that we are. Like, get off the fucking internet. That's another free game, another free tip. Get off the fucking internet.
Touch some grass.
Stop watching all of these podcasts where it's rooms full of niggas.
Oh my God, yes. Oh, hey.
With no female input.
Hey, hold up.
Because how are you going to ask a nigga how to talk to a girl and they're all talking to niggas. They're all talking to each other.
Oh, get him.
They're all talking to each other.
Get him.
How the fuck is he supposed to know how to talk to girls and he's talking to another nigga?
Get him, Millie.
Show me the last woman you talked to that wasn't blood related to you. And I bet you your sister don't even talk to you either, nigga.
Damn.
Like, literally just have some fucking basic respect. I'm a human being. And the thing is, like, and it's Men's Mental Health Month. So my intention is not to harp on you niggas. But what I want you to understand is this. A lot of you are no longer functioning as human beings. You're functioning from a place of rejection. You think that you're out the game before you're even in it. You see me at Trap Sushi and you think she's never gonna go for it. So you don't even try.
There's some people that do like that too. That defeat his attitude.
You don't even try.
What do you say to them?
Nigga, it's 7 billion bitches in the world. Game is game. Learn how to take a loss. That's the number one thing I tell people all the time. Learn how to take a loss. Because that's what boils down to. When you have all these red pill incel dudes, they can't take an L. Somebody told you no.
Now, hold up. Let me give some pushback. Now, I will give him some pushback right there.
Okay.
And I want you to answer this, all right? So, the guy you're just talking about, right?
Right.
They, take an L. It's cool. Mm-hmm. When it comes to a video game or maybe, in the gym, whatever, taking an L is as easy as coming back next day. What happens, though, when you try to talk to someone and it's more, and their fear is not, I'm not going to get a no. I'm going to get clowned, and now I can never hang around these people ever again.
Be okay with being embarrassed. That's another thing. Be okay with being embarrassed. Anybody that rocks with you, we might giggle, we might roast you for a few minutes, nigga, but we love you. We love you.
As a nigga who takes pride in being somebody who is respectfully, emotionally strong, I would say.
For sure.
I want to tap in on not only your aspect, but as you said, having a logical, clear-minded woman give their insight. For a man, what I'm realizing fundamentally is that in that particular situation, in those particular topics,
it's embarrassment.
Ego.
Yeah.
A man's ego. A man's pride.
Sometimes that's all some people almost got.
The tips of for a man, the tips of taking care of yourself, appearance wise, is not just about the portrayal of. It's the same exact thing for women. It's not about the portrayal of yourself to somebody else. You're not treating yourself properly so that someone else can see you and be attracted to you. You're treating yourself properly because this is your body, this is your life, this is the only one that you have. You have to treat it healthily. You have to do what you have to do in order to maintain it. But when it comes down to the other aspect of that, you can have all of that completely locked the fuck in. You can be the baddest bitch and the most handsome man. Excuse me, I don't want to. You could be the most gorgeous woman or the most handsome man. That doesn't necessarily mean anything about that.
Halle Berry got cheated on. Let's break it down.
Halle Berry got cheated on. Johnny Depp got cheated on.
Fucking Nia Long got publicly embarrassed.
You see what I'm saying? So just because you're attractive, just because you're successful, just because you're, you know what I'm saying? The biggest point is to take care of your emotional, take care of your mental, and take care of your financial. In my opinion, and I believe I've said this before on this pod, is that when it comes down to business, when it comes down to friendships, and when it comes down to love, the best way for a healthy relationship to formulate is when two highly independent individuals come together and make the conscious decision of helping one another become the best versions of themselves.
That's the goal.
So in order for you to do that, you have to be emotionally independent, meaning you have to be able to hold yourself down. You have to be mentally independent, meaning that you have to have a good head on your shoulders, and you have to be financially independent, which means that you have to be able to take care of yourself in any case or situation. The moment that you're able to achieve that, of course, every connection after that is going to make sense, because at that point, you're no longer in that particular situation for gain. Most people get into jobs for money, relationships and friendships for, you know, support or companionship or whatever the case may be. All of those things are gains. But the moment that you get into a situation with the conscious mindset that I'm here to help and love this person, it's a completely different algorithm. It's completely different science.
And to piggyback off of that, the number one thing that helped me gain confidence, because I used to be much larger. I used to be like 80 pounds heavier. And I did what I had to do to lose the weight and take care of myself.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
How long did that take?
A year. Took a year.
W that.
Yeah. And it was on some shit like I had a health issue that made me pack on weight. And then I addressed the health issue, and then I had to address the weight. What I will say is this. The embarrassment and ego part of it comes from not knowing yourself. Can't nobody embarrass me. Like if okay, I'm the man in that situation, and I come up to a beautiful woman, and I've taken my, I don't smell, I'm put together,
right?
And I say, and I'm respectful, and she goes, nigga, what is that? Why take that? Why would you take that and go, damn, am I really instead of being like this fucking raggedy ass bitch.
Niggas do that. Niggas definitely
you need to, that shit. But don't internalize that L. Like when people try to and like it happens in friendships too. Like you ain't never get around a bad bitch and all of a sudden your friend acting random.
I hate that.
I hate niggas.
Oh.
And I see that shit, and that makes me so cool off of that nigga, right? So that you're a weirdo. Like okay, but instead of being like, damn, that was my nigga. Like how could he? Oh, you're just weird. It's that you have to frame it. Stop internalizing how people treat you as a reflection of who you are.
I second that for sure.
You know what I'm saying? People are grimy. You can show up in love and still get done dirty, and it has nothing to do with you. You can show up as your best self and do your best and still lose, and that has nothing to do with you and who you are as a person or anything. And so what I've noticed in my dealings with even my male family, niggas will take an L and that L will become them. Instead of being like, this person moved crazy, you move crazy. That has nothing to do with me. But now say a bitch dogged you, a woman. I have to stop doing that, goddamn. But say a woman dogged you, right? And now you're like, damn. Fuck all these and now you're going around and dogging everybody.
I've been that person for sure.
You can't.
Same.
I got dogged.
Terrible.
Horrible decision.
Regret that shit.
I definitely.
The thing about it too, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people can. And this is on both sides too. Trying to get that come
that
up
lick
or whatever.
back.
You think that every single time you do that, you're gonna win after. It's gonna fill that hole. The hole never gets filled. The person that actually fills it is yourself and your choices.
So what happens a lot of times, and how people get sucked into these situations, is they take that L and they let the L become them. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being like, damn, I could have done this better, or she just not for me. Just like I got dogs, I got cheated on, and he just wasn't for me. And now he can't be where I be.
Thank you.
He can't go where I go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a good point to give a round of applause to Mily 1L Mischief. Let's get it.
Because that's the only one she taking.
That's the only one I'm taking.
If you have listened this far, if you watched it this far, obviously you love the show, so you need to give it 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, 5 stars on Apple Music.
Ask Lil Wayne who the 5-star bitch is.
You know what time it is? Hey, and also if you're watching the visual, go ahead and like it and make sure you subscribe to the page.
Facts.
As per usual, as the fact that we had a guest here, it was a million times better than it would be knowing that we have Tyler and then we have you back to back. That's crazy.
Yeah, you gotta bring us together.
It's crazy.
We be cutting up.
So listen, before we let you go, there is one question I want to ask. It's very short. It's very sweet.
Okay.
Because we begin on soliloquies.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we
I'm a yapper.
So, a non-yapping question, just simple, nice, simple. Who should we get next for this pod? That's the next place.
Y'all in Sandy Springs. Evencia.
Oh, we should get Eve.
Evencia.
Eve, okay.
Eve, you should get Eve. And I will say, just real quick, the reason why I specifically say Eve is because Eve has her foot in the community in a way no one else I can really say.
What you mean by
does. She's so multifaceted. And she honestly has results in every lane she's in. She does makeup, she does fashion, she does get ready with me, she does travel, she does gaming, she does streaming, and she is successful in every single lane. Not everybody can say that. People will start a podcast or people will stream and they won't, but their most popular thing will be their cosplays. Eve has the most diverse audience out of all of us because she literally does a little bit of fashion, lifestyles, literally like a little bit of her and Taylor Senpai. But you know, Taylor, that's big business.
Yeah, no.
Shout out my senpai, shout out Taylor.
Jealous every time she leaves the country.
Yeah. She's leaving in fall again. She's talking about going to Japan.
She said what now?
She's talking about going to Japan in fall.
Yeah, we said it. We heard it in October. Listen, we're trying to speak it into existence. That shit was expensive.
That shit is expensive.
That shit was expensive.
You trying to get back over there.
But 100%, I would say Evie, especially so, because, you know, she's not too far from here.
That's true.
She's not too far from here. And I love her.
We'll make it happen. Technically she was already on here, but like for a full episode.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, let her have her own.
Yeah,
where she can really.
She deserves her
Because I
own
feel like
segment.
people don't know. Because Eve has been in the game for so long, people really don't know her origin story anymore.
Not at all. I don't.
You know, people didn't even know Eve was Haitian.
I did know that.
Well, you know, we talked about it.
Yeah, man.
But people did. That's what I'm saying. So like, I feel like that would be and you know, she got a personality. I love that girl. I love her more than anything.
Shout out to Eve.
Shout out Eve and Sia. Shout out Evie.
All right, fellas, let's go ahead and end this thing up. Before I end it up, obviously, I got other people on the pod, and who is it that makes this pod? It's not just me at all, not even a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, the closest statement from the man, the myth, Miles Morales himself. L train to the N chain to the 2 train. Stop playing with him. Top cheese for free. Bacon and cheese for free.
Facts.
Fucking what he got on? What JT got on? It don't matter. You better find out and freaking do a Google search for free. All that with you when you watch this pod.
On FX.
What's the closest statement for today's podcast, sir?
I mean, shit. With everything that we discussed today, I think that the closing statement ultimately, you know,
value yourself.
So what?
Value yourself.
Value yourself. Definitely.
Treat people with respect.
Treat people with respect. Take care of yourself. And just prioritize what it is that you got to do.
Happy Men's Mental Health Month.
Happy Men's Mental Health Month. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that you just stay on your grind. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental. Take care of your emotional.
Learn how to take an L.
Learn how to take an L. Let go of that pride. Let go of that ego. Like, honestly, everybody's kind of hustling, doing the exact same shit. So everyone has a job. Everyone has a dream.
Yep.
It's about time that everybody just starts realizing that and stop acting like assholes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Love that. Well, pause real quick. And last but not least, the man who has made. I'm not gonna lie. I wanna use this time to actually show some love because it has been. We're about to finish this season up soon, right? That's why we're having this guest run. This man has been here with me for I think about a year. I've been through a lot of stuff in my personal life, and he has helped me out every single way.
Everywhere.
Don't let these arguments confuse you.
Facts.
There's nothing but love in this room because there's a lot of people that could have been here but fucked it up. This is someone who has had my back since the beginning, and I will not ever I won't take away out of all the stuff that we had and the controversy and all the stuff we had to actually give it some light. So, ladies and gentlemen, 2 gunshots for the producer of this podcast, Nerd Comic. Nerd Comic, what's your closest statement for this podcast, sir?
I won't interrupt you, I promise.
I didn't get that in just in case I was like, hold on now.
Hey, I appreciate the love, y'all. Thank you. Shout out to my boy Jeff. Shout out to my boy Nagi. It's been a ride. Hold up. Shout out to the homie Sham as well.
Shout out to Sham, my baby.
Hey, we love you. It's been a ride for sure, and I'm glad that all of you guys have been here with us to kind of share that experience. Thank y'all for your support and everything that has been said on this pod. Make sure y'all are taking heed because we want to see you up here too, type shit. So,
Factory.
Love that.
we got some more fire coming y'all way, y'all.
Yes, sir.
I love that. Well, without further ado, I'm not ending the episode yet because we're going to end it with the same energy we had beforehand. You other podcast niggas, I told you we were 5. You niggas think this shit was fucked up.
We keep telling. We keep telling them.
Hey, I'm sorry. Listen. We're trying to solidify networking deals.
Right.
And other people that are big in the spot, they have like their stuff, but they're not on our stuff. Right. You niggas better recognize we're not going nowhere, nigga. You might as well just hop on the motherfucking podcast right now, nigga. Hey, what's the correct answer? Get on the podcast or get on the podcast? I don't know. Get on the podcast. Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us.
He's being too nice. Keep playing that fucking music.
Hold on, I got you. Oh yeah, get him.
Oh no.
Get him real quick. Hold on, wait.
Do yourself a goddamn favor, okay? What you laughing at? Shut the fuck up. Do yourself a motherfucking favor. Share this fire ass shit. You see these people on this couch? Bring your ass over here. You see this nigga? You see this nigga?
Share the content so that we can continue to be great.
Nigga.
Fuck.
Yeah, all right, man.
We love y'all though. Appreciate you.
Got me all out my camera angle and shit, nigga.
Without further ado, we out of here. Appreciate you, and we'll see y'all next week as per usual. All right. Go ahead and do your due diligence to see us later.